What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Pardon Our French, episode 4.
What's up?
What's going on?
4 episodes deep. Can you believe it?
4 is my favorite number.
Is it? Is it? Why?
Yes.
Like, why do you think?
Because I was born on January 4th.
All right. Is that it? That's all?
That's all.
Narcissist.
That's all I'll go into right now.
Oh, wait. There's more.
Yes, it's the connection between me and another person. So.
Oh, hold on. Talk to us.
No, that's too much
listen,
sauce.
we ain't got shit to talk about, so go ahead.
No, because then people going to know who I'm talking about.
Oh,
Well, they already know now. All right, so why 4, though? You don't got to talk about the nigga, but why 4?
It's going to give it away. I can't.
Come on, bro.
I can't. No. Can we skip? All right. How was y'all week? Maybe if I start drinking more of these, I might open up.
You
on
plan
that
on
topic.
drinking more of those?
I might. Who knows? Dealing with him to get through this show. Yeah.
Don't even.
Yeah, I'm a even.
My week was good.
It was.
Yeah, I mean.
So why I ain't hear from you? I'm feeling real salty about that.
Are you?
I want the smoke on back talk. Ooh, why did I say back talk?
Wow.
Pardon our French. Sorry.
Yo, you heard that, yo? You heard that? Yo, Ada.
What?
Back talk? Them niggas is dead, B.
I mean, because I was back talking, so you know my mind just got a little scrambled. But
That's all good.
I want all the smoke today on Pardon Our French.
Just today?
4.
She want all the smoke, but don't want to tell us the 4 story. That's crazy.
Right.
I mean, I eventually will.
All right.
Can we
Give me a little time.
Can we
All
get
right.
the 4 story?
No, we going back to that already.
Yeah, right now. We're here. Why 4?
We ready?
Y'all wasting these people time.
You not gonna
They done tuned out already.
you
They
ain't
done
gonna,
clicked to
you ain't gonna tell it? Listen, normally y'all talking about y'all day. Nobody cares. I got a new job yesterday, and I think I'll like it,
Trust
but
me, it's
like
not that
I don't know.
interesting. It's just something special that I share
Hold
with
on.
another person. That's it.
I had to fix my glasses
Oh, got
and
you,
my
got you,
makeup.
got you.
Oh, okay.
I think this job's gonna be like for me, but maybe not for me.
So that's actually how I feel about my job.
No, but people.
But I
they
can't
like that,
see
though.
myself working for the
How you
next
know?
30 plus years.
You say what? Say it again. Say it
I
again.
can't see myself working for the next 30 plus years. Just
Working for
in
them or in
general.
general.
just in general.
Oh, that's why I quit my shit.
So, I mean, it's paying the bills, and I'm gonna
Right.
take advantage as much
It's
as I can.
unfulfilling like a mug.
Yeah.
Going there every
well, we
day.
talked about that.
Yeah.
That you know,
Is that a generational thing that's happening right now with people?
Yes.
what, that you don't feel fulfilled at your job?
Oh man, I can go in so many things here. You're saying fulfillment. I don't give a fuck about fulfillment, really.
Okay.
I care about making money on my own accord. Now I do get fulfillment out of
That is a
photography.
Right.
No, because what I'm saying is like I've had people like I do weddings, sweet 16s, whatever. I do a lot of shit. So I've had people like cry. I've had people like, and it comes back like, oh damn, I really am like capturing memories that will last them forever.
Right.
And from that, I do get fulfillment, and it's like, oh, that's dope. But that was not why I do photography at all.
But it helps.
It adds to you wanting to do it.
It's a
motivation too.
No, it's not.
If you didn't have that
You don't care.
and you just showed up, took pictures, and then went home,
And it
if
was
you
just-
you pay
As
me,
long as you're getting paid.
yes, pay me. That's it.
Well,
I'm a
then-
whore.
Well, you are a different breed, bro.
yeah, you
You know
are
what I mean?
definitely
We
a
realize
different-
that.
But I get a what? What you trying to say?
You know what I said.
Toxic.
But how's that toxic?
I don't know, but
you don't
today it's just toxic.
You don't go to work for
Some
enjoyment.
sense of a film.
I
There
should.
should be some sense of
Okay, this is
fulfillment.
a
Like I
good-
should feel like I'm
Okay.
accomplishing something,
Wait.
helping somebody,
This is a
making
good-
a difference.
Do you not
This is a
enjoy
good-
photography?
This is a good topic then.
Yes.
It's a great topic because
That's why you should
I-
just let us talk about it instead of interrupting us.
No. I'm gonna take it somewhere. This is a lot of y'all talk like this, women, I mean. So, for example, a lot of women now talk about like your self-identity and your personal fulfillment when it comes to like relationships. I want to have my own still and be somebody and do something important. And I'm like, niggas didn't work for fulfillment. Like niggas that took care of homes, they didn't go to work and then because they cared about the work, they wanted to provide for y'all. So what's
Okay.
interesting that as women have independence, like y'all care about like personal fulfillment. It's funny to me.
because we weren't even working before.
But I'm saying niggas
if I'm gonna
didn't-
work,
Right.
I think part of it is because as you progress in life, you find fulfillment from other things, right? So,
I'm saying men went to work as a duty.
I feel like a lot of people find fulfillment in parenthood, and they find their
Right.
purpose
Right.
in life in that way. But then what happens if you know that parenthood's not for you, or that's not the avenue you're currently pursuing. Then what? Then what are you finding joy for? Like it comes down to like a very hard philosophical question: is why am I here? What's my purpose?
See, as a man, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
You don't?
No.
And
I can't. And you can't even say as a man. You can. You have to say as yourself.
Because there are a lot of men who think the same way.
Right. I don't think it has anything to do with gender. Okay, I think it has to do with your individual.
I'll say
what
this,
do you want out of life?
Right.
But if I pull it into relationships, right, I'm saying that a man who has to provide irregardless of his purpose. I have to survive, and if I have a family, they have to survive, and I have to provide for them. So I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make this money. Yeah. It could be something I hate
if you're
forever.
in that role,
right? But if you're not,
but that's most men.
But if you have the luxury of not having to worry about that,
which you currently do,
but forget luxury. I'm talking about what most people have. The reality, most people don't have that luxury.
You gotta say some.
Yeah,
the majority of people don't have that luxury. That's just a fact. What do you mean?
The majority of people are
that's men and women.
Parents are what are you? Where are you going with this?
And what I'm saying regarding working for. Self-fulfillment versus working for
I
survival.
Feel like plenty of people work for
I said the large majority of people.
Oh, they work because they have to.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Most of us, yes, that's why we are where we are. That's why we're saying, like, okay, the jobs we have, we're doing it for survival. We need to pay our bills. We need to do this.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, from a man's perspective, that's how we look at it anyway. I gotta make money somehow.
Well, no, because that's how I feel. Like I need to pay rent. I need my car.
But if it's gonna make you unhappy in the long run, I would rather you not to think or look at it.
Niggas don't really do that. I gotta get it. I don't care. I gotta get it. Otherwise, there's no other option.
I think for a time, well, you might have to do that for a short time. Like I gotta grind it out. I gotta fix whatever. But over time, you should probably set up a goal so you don't have to feel that way when you're going to.
I mean, easier said than done. But
in a box.
But people do. I feel like people.
I feel like it can't be one-sided. So if you're gonna be in a relationship, you're saying you're in a relationship role where you're the sole provider.
Where now you have in a relationship now that you have things to lose,
responsibilities or whatever.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like I think a nigga might work at the plant for 30 years just because he has to, not because.
In a fair relationship now, maybe 30 years ago it was different, but I think you have you can have the luxury for both partners, maybe not at the same time, to fulfill their purpose, to feel their purpose.
Start their own individual businesses. Like, all right, babe, I'll hold it down. I'll do my 9 to 5 while you figure out what's going on with the business. Then his business takes off, and then you go ahead and flip.
I hear what you're saying. It's just a very idealistic point of view that a lot of women have. That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like I hear men say the same thing. I can't be going and punching no clock, doing this, doing that, clocking in.
But he's still doing it.
I mean,
but they're also looking for alternative.
So am I. Like, you're making it very.
They're looking for other ways too, to get money. Like, it's not just like I'm just gonna go to work and
Nah, most people just go to work. Most people just go to work. The large majority of people go to work. That's it.
Is that the long-term goal for them?
It's not about goals. It's about I got to do this.
Yeah, for the now. Me, I'm doing
not
that too.
for the now. You're by yourself. You can do what you want. Well, in essence, you can do what you want.
I can't talk about something that I'm not currently in.
What do you mean?
She's saying she's a single woman, so that's what the point of view she's.
I'm just saying the long-term view.
And I feel like you can't say the same thing either because you're not in that role. Right now you're doing. Right now you're doing what needs to be done for your satisfaction.
Because I don't have a family, nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, from a long-term perspective, I
want to be fulfilled in one way or another.
But I'm saying, as a man,
you want to go into a purposeless relationship?
No, what are you talking about? Relationship? What? As a man,
like you wouldn't want your partner to support you in that sort of way.
Sure,
she can, but he's just saying that's like not at the forefront of his thoughts.
No, what I'm saying is, as a man, you grow up with the mindset that eventually you'll have to provide for someone and some people if you have kids.
All right,
that's just the mindset that we have.
And this is why the men, if you're not putting your fulfillment or your sense of happiness of like in the forefront, this is why they end up all stressed out.
Right.
And we deal with that. That's fine. We deal with it.
No, that you shouldn't have to.
But that's not reality.
No, it could be reality.
Can be reality.
Unlearn all that shit you're talking about right now.
No.
Yeah.
That's a very utopian, idealistic train of thought.
Absolutely. And I guess
It's not real.
My household about to be utopia.
Like I'm you
Like,
feel me?
you feel
All
me?
right.
Okay, I'll see you in 15 years. See what's going on with you. That's
I
my
say
point.
that because I think my dad is a really good example. He worked for a company for like 15, 20 years.
Right.
And he knew that at a certain point, he didn't want to do that.
Right.
He wasn't happy doing that. He
Right.
still had to support his family,
Right.
obviously. But he made it a point to start his business
Mm-hmm.
because that's what he was interested in doing. And he did it. Like,
Right.
I think it all
Okay, but
depends
Can
on
I
your
ask you a question?
What?
Just to play devil's
Microphone.
advocate.
microphone
microphone.
closer.
Sorry.
Bring it to you closer.
No. So, did your dad get his own photography business after you left the house or before you left the house?
He's a photog too.
No, he wasn't. He has a trucking business.
I'm like,
I don't know where she got that from. That's him. Photography.
I'm the photographer.
You said
Trucking,
photographer.
trucking business.
He took
Okay.
pictures of trucks.
I guess I'm drunk.
He got
but-
that business while I was
Or a trucking
I
business.
was 14, 15 years old.
Okay.
So I was still in the house.
But what was he doing before that?
He was working for a company called Wakefern. It was like a warehouse.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm wondering, like, how much money did he have to start his business? Like, it don't matter.
And how he got the money. Listen,
Right, I'm trying to figure this out.
I don't ask no questions. I just know he had the
Right.
money to start it up.
He did it.
And
All
he
right,
did what
no
he had to
doubt.
do.
I mean, that's fire. He
Yeah.
had a plan, no doubt.
Yeah, he had a plan. And he never went back. Like, I think it's possible.
Of
Yeah.
course, it's,
It's possible. And it should be more of a thought. Like, why don't you think you could achieve that?
No.
Because you're saying people say they don't think like that. They just think like, okay, I just got to go to work.
They
but
think
even-
very one-track minded.
Because
track-minded.
that's what like status quo is. That's what status quo is. You can't get rid of status quo. It is what it is. The average person can't start a business to succeed. That's just statistically impossible. It's not how it works.
You can't fail or succeed if you
The
don't
rich
try
do it.
anything.
Understood, but listen, just like everybody can't have a business, everybody can't be a boss because then you'd have no workers. Like life.
And it doesn't even have to be that. Just make sure whatever
Are you okay? You need water or something?
Yeah. And I'm over here drinking the water because I subconsciously because I hear her coughing. So I'm like,
Make it right.
I'm like, maybe if I drink the water, she'll stop coughing.
Y'all both gonna sit here and let me choke too.
Hey yo,
Listen, I'm like, why am I drinking this?
it's not working.
It's just hurting my ear. I'm like, Rob, you barking in my ear.
Would you like some water?
Yes,
I'll bring
please.
you some. Y'all keep
Thank
talking.
you.
I got you.
Over here,
Over there
dying.
hacking away. You over there sipping. That's crazy.
If you don't want to dirty a glass, my bottle's over there.
I don't care about wait, what?
The pink bottle.
Oh, I'll put water in there. Now I gotta hold this water in the filter. Let's see.
What are we even
Y'all hold
We
it
were
down.
talking about finding your purpose in your job,
like what?
or finding your purpose. Period. I guess because who?
And Brother Man is really saying that people don't care.
Well, he alluded
Men
to
don't care about purpose.
No, you were actually on something earlier. You said, "I wonder if it's a generational thing," because I do think it's a generational thing.
Yeah, back in the day where
Like our parents' generation,
purpose wasn't a thing. You just go and do what
just-
you got to do
Right.
to survive.
Right.
Survival was a thing.
Right. That was
Now
the
that we
purpose.
mastered that,
We have not.
why didn't we?
I don't feel like we're in survival mode. I feel like maybe some of us, but not.
Oh, okay.
You suck.
Got my water.
We
now.
haven't mastered survival. That's all we've done for years.
I think I've mastered
we have
survival.
not mastered survival. What do you mean? Okay,
We're not in the survival mode that we were back in our parents' age.
We have more
Why
options.
aren't we?
We have way more options now.
Why aren't we in the same space as them?
Why are we? Is what I would want to ask you.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Can't answer our question with
personal question. Yes, I can. Personal question. If you were fired right now and couldn't get a job, how long would you be able to pay your mortgage? For how long?
Probably 8 months.
So less than a year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But then what?
Hustle.
So why are you different than them?
What you mean? Because there's different ways to get money. I feel like
That's not the point.
yes, it is the point.
Okay, go ahead.
Why ain't it?
Go ahead. What you gonna do?
if I can't get a job, I'll find something else to do.
Yeah, you fine. You.
I will.
Keyword is so you have no idea. I'll just find something.
Yeah, you make it work.
You'll make it work.
So why are you?
DoorDash,
So once
Instacart,
again,
like,
but once again,
start
so what
dispatching.
makes so you'll do what you got to do to survive. What makes you different from them back then? I don't understand. What's the difference?
Because they
Yeah, but
only
we're not currently in that state.
and then they only rely.
Yes, we are.
They only
Are
relied.
you? You're in survival mode?
All of us are.
Are you in survival mode?
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Especially me. I got my own business. Yeah, my money comes on me alone.
I feel like their thought process was only like I only could punch a clock in order to make that happen. Where our hustle is different. It's beyond that.
I'm not saying there's not more ways to make money.
Okay.
But at the root of survival, it's all the same. Whether
Would
you're
you
making
still do photography if you didn't enjoy it?
Wait, what? If I didn't enjoy it, of course. If it paid me, yes.
You would still do photography
If
you
it
didn't
paid
enjoy
me,
it?
yes.
Yeah, that was his main thing.
That's
in
the
beginning.
point. If it
He
paid
was
me,
like,
yes.
He don't care.
Oh no, I
Now,
feel
the fact that
Maybe as women,
listen,
we're more emotionally tied to what we're doing.
Maybe.
That's
right.
probably why
my point
we
is
care about that.
enjoying it is the luxury of doing it.
Have you ever enjoyed anything that you got paid for?
Good question. You know what's funny? When I used to like drive Lyft back in the day, that was fun to me. I like driving. And ironically, I used to drive Lyft when I was making like 100 racks a year. I used to drive Lyft for fun.
Just to talk to people and meet people?
I would come home and I would be bored. I'm like, let me go drive Lyft. I used to work overnights. So during the day, I'd be like I would come home early in the morning and I'd be like, let's drive some Lyft.
I would not want like a funky person in my car.
And then
I've done
I can't.
what was the other one?
so that was fun.
I've
Yeah,
done
that
Uber.
was
You
fun.
did Uber Eats, right?
No, I've actually done Uber,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but way back in the day.
And I know you did Instacart
back
too.
in 2013. Yeah, but then after the accident, I couldn't really do
Yeah.
that.
My main point is niggas don't have the luxury of being idealistic about like
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
need this job to fulfill me. Nigga, I gotta
Well, then
these
I'm
bills
sorry.
gotta get paid.
There are people out there that do though. I feel
Then I'm sorry for you, but
Of course, there's always people for something. That's not the point. Overall,
people
though,
are finding
I-
their purpose.
by far and
I
large,
They're doing what they want to do and they
Right.
love. I want to at least
I think that's
halfway like what I'm doing.
I think that's the difference between men and women though, a lot of times, because y'all don't you don't grow up thinking like I got to take care of a whole family.
That's true.
So like we
Yeah.
grow up thinking like I gotta take care of people at some point. So whatever, I gotta get money somehow. I don't care what it is, as long as it pays me. And then cool.
you would do something strange for a piece of change.
How strange you talking?
You flipping bricks?
Nah, I'm good on that. I mean, if I had to,
Period.
if that was the only way.
Listen, I'll stash them. I'll stash them for you.
I'll
Like,
come-
Are you going to stash my bricks, baby?
I'll count the money.
Okay. New Jack City. About to
We out here. Like the feds watching. We about to
right.
be like,
Pardon our French. This is all in
yeah.
jest.
This is all
For
cap,
legal,
trust me.
For legal purposes. This is
Right,
all
right,
Listen,
right,
even
right.
if you came to my house tomorrow, ain't nothing in there.
But yeah, no. So and the reason why I even like brought this up really was because like when I did used to watch a lot of what man y'all hate was Kevin Samuels. Was a lot of women would be like we can equally be making money, and I just want to do something that I like and he'd be like, nigga, you gotta get money. Like fuck your happiness when it comes to that part. Like you gotta get the bills paid.
I don't think we were built for that
Probably not.
as women. That's probably
But y'all have become the independent woman who has money.
that kinda goes off
So
of
it's
our
like
this is
last
why we all
topic.
burnt out,
so a point he used to.
anxious as hell.
You ready for soft life?
depressed?
Yo, okay, let's talk about soft
All
life.
of that.
You ready for soft life?
Yeah, I've been ready for that.
Soft life.
You sure?
That independent woman thing was cute when I was like 22. Now that I'm 32, who the hell wants to have to grind and hustle and do all that? I don't want to do that.
So
I know I can if I need to,
Right.
but if I had the option, why would I choose that?
Girl, I got
So I can age myself?
I got 2 jobs, and I feel like having 2 jobs aged me.
Exactly. Doing all that for $1. The fuck? No.
I mean, yeah.
That's not what quality of life is that?
Honestly.
Although I do enjoy my second job more than I enjoy my first, because I get to argue with
Yeah.
my boss and he pays me for it.
Oh. He got a little crush on you, I think.
He does.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he does.
let's talk about it.
We can.
He gonna watch the podcast.
He's like, she finally knows.
What is there?
What if he tried to take you out?
I'm pretty sure his wife would fight me.
Oh, he's
Oh,
married
okay,
too?
okay.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is messy.
I didn't realize
His
that.
daughter, his son.
How old
his
is he?
son.
Old man? Okay,
Of course, it's
okay.
always the old man that got the crush.
Creepy old
He
men
wants
get,
me to
or-
come
or-
into work just for the purpose of
Just to see you
Yeah.
and talk to you.
Old men be getting all kind of passes on like their creepiness. It's funny.
If he was taller, I'd
No,
give him a chance.
there is some sort of boundaries there. Like, I know you're gonna be creepy because you old as hell, but if you try to touch me in the process,
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm gonna scream.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm calling 911.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Hey, yo, y'all seen the girl in the gym?
What girl?
So it was a girl working out. It's a random topic change. There was a girl in the gym, like in her complex maybe, and she was working out by herself.
Oh, yes.
And the nigga at the door, and so
Yes.
he appeared.
She let him in?
She let him in, and he just like, I don't know what he was doing. It was weird. Like, I guess he was
And
trying
he
to
had
rape
on,
her. I don't know.
But the way he was trying to
assault
go
her or
about
It
it,
was strange.
yeah, like, what are you doing?
For a second, I'm like, is this like made up? Is this scripted? But then I'm like, I don't
Nah,
know.
I think that was legit.
And then she like fought him off, and he like, I mean,
she was not
it was
stopping. She ain't
strange.
let up. She
Right.
like, listen,
Right. It was
you
weird.
gonna have to knock me the hell out before you get me, and that's how
Facts.
you got to keep doing it. Do not give in.
Yeah, that was weird, yo.
Like, what were you doing?
I don't know.
You a creep.
I don't understand. Well, that's a whole nother topic. Like rapists, like what?
Sometimes they like to fight.
I guess it's just the thought of like taking
the
it.
power,
They're
yeah.
taking it.
Oh, they say it's a
Yeah.
power thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
they say that. Yeah.
Then somebody just giving it to you is not the same effect.
Give it to me. I don't want to take nothing.
Like your brain had, like what is wrong with people?
It is weird, right?
Yeah,
The shorter list is what's right with people. We can't even take care of our oceans.
like people
Oh,
are really
wow.
wired.
All right, Greenpeace.
People are really wired differently.
We can't even take care of our oceans.
Girl, bye.
Yo,
Everybody keeps asking about. Somebody at my job brought it up actually about
What?
the beach whales and dolphins and stuff like that.
what about them?
No, it's a real thing.
Yeah, not her laughing at the beach whales and dolphins.
I care about them.
Jess, how dare you?
I gotta donate to somewhere.
We're
Where
gonna
I'm
call
donating
PETA.
to?
We're not doing.
Okay.
We're calling PETA
But
immediately.
You said what?
we're
calling PETA.
poisoning our oceans.
I'm sure.
Hey,
we
now
are.
y'all seen the
What,
crazy?
what am I gonna do to stop it?
You
by
gotta
myself.
do-
take
you
a
gotta
trip
do
to
something.
Cabo or something. Hey, y'all seen
Right.
y'all
Yo,
seen the
y'all ain't right.
y'all seen the
When we die,
she's passionate about this.
we gonna die regardless. I'm
yeah,
going
We
out.
are.
we die
I'm
because
going
we
out with a
killed our
bang.
ecosystem.
Listen, I'm going out with a bang.
Right. Right. I'll only go vegan when I find out that vegans don't get cancer. But wait, they do. All right, listen.
Exactly.
But y'all seen the train crash in Ohio?
Yeah,
Now
I didn't see that.
Now that's why.
that's the next Chernobyl.
Yo, it's Chernobyl.
didn't see
well,
it.
It's not. It wasn't nuclear waste, was it? But
It was definitely waste, and it's going into our oceans.
was it? Was
What
it?
you gonna do to help them
Yo, she's
get our oceans clean, purified?
I
What we doing?
recycle,
okay. Now I don't
even
do.
though recycling
Down to a
fake.
guy-
Right, I don't do
goddamn
nothing.
thing.
Right.
I
Go ahead.
I recycle and repurpose.
Okay.
What you repurpose?
Right.
It don't matter
Quickly,
what I
quickly.
repurpose.
Yeah. Come on.
Clothes.
Uh-huh.
I turn clothes into towels, or like I use them. Yeah,
Martha
I use
Stewart,
them to
okay.
wipe. I use them to wipe down my like surfaces and stuff like that. Like containers, old containers. I repurpose them for plants and things like that.
You got mad mason jars at home?
I do
Oh. Make your own jams?
sometimes.
Okay.
I made blueberry jam not too long ago.
Do you really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I want some jam.
I'm
I can
learning,
make you some
I'm
jam.
learning
Jam.
something new.
Yeah, like and
You
I
ain't never
make-
tell me you was at the crib making jam.
Make it
I'm
preserves.
like a hippie.
Right.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm really am like a hippie. Like I really care
This is
about the
new.
environment and
This
stuff
is-
like that. Yeah.
You think you know your friends, huh? She in the
I'm
crib.
so serious.
She in the crib making peach jam and shit. No one knows. Who would've
Nobody
thought?
knows.
I made a pomegranate blueberry juice that was really good.
You make juices too?
Maybe
Sometimes.
some.
Yeah.
You bring us some juices.
She don't bring shit. She's selfish. She make it for her.
I'll get some toast or something. We can.
Some toast.
Y'all
Some
didn't
bread
care
up in
about
here.
the environment 2 minutes
You
ago.
don't. You barely care about
Yes,
it.
I do.
I need you out here volunteering every weekend,
How you
trying
know-
to clean up the ocean.
how
and
you
shit,
know I
the
don't do
beaches.
that?
Tilt
You
your mic this
don't.
way a little bit. Tilt your mic
You
this way.
You
don't.
didn't even know that I made jam, so how
I know
would
you're
you
not
know?
volunteering, bro.
I wouldn't be putting pictures on social media about it.
You volunteering?
She's
Yes.
full of.
Where?
Where?
Don't worry about where I'm volunteering. And I adopted 2 dogs off the street. If that's not environmental, I don't know what
Let's
is.
get
You
this.
didn't- you didn't adopt-
None of
I did.
You didn't adopt 2 dogs. You
It's
got,
too
you
much
got-
cap.
You didn't adopt 2 dogs. You got 2 free dogs.
No, I paid for them. I paid for one.
What was the fee? Like $10?
No,
How much?
it was like $75.
Oh
and I
my
had to
gosh,
pay
she
for the
broke the
service.
bank.
I'm not paying $700 for a secondhand dog.
She broke the bank.
Y'all are haters.
Listen, they don't
Mother-
care. They don't care. What we talking
When I,
about?
when I bought my dogs,
They
was,
do care.
My dogs was $1,000.
They gonna
There are
fast-
some of them that
they
do
gonna
care
fast
about-
forward throughout this entire
Nah,
part.
this is funny. But my dogs were
Y'all
$1,000
think
each.
the environment getting destroyed is funny?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You can't help that.
Exactly.
All right, well,
You're only
with
one
your
little
great
person.
grandchildren-
I won't be here. Fuck them niggas.
And I might not even have
Pardon our
kids,
French.
so I might not even have to worry about all that.
Right. Me and Jess got to flip these birds. You know what I mean?
You feel me?
Okay.
So what was you about to say?
I forget now. I had something.
I lost your train of thought.
What was it? I don't
Y'all ain't
remember.
shit.
I mean, hey, you know, this episode is sponsored to you by PETA.
When I start getting them PETA sponsorships, you gonna feel some type of way.
When you talk on that microphone, feel better.
Oh, I love it.
When you get on camera, it'll be this.
When you
I
got the
ain't
two
got to.
Pisces people.
I am the
Come
camera.
on.
Two Pisces
Come on,
and a
Mr.
Capricorn.
Petty.
When's
Because we
birthday?
could go right back and forth.
You
When's your-
feeling that alcohol?
When's your-
Absolutely.
Yeah. She
Give me
definitely.
another shot.
She hella combative
Yeah,
today.
a little bit. Pull your microphone in now, for real.
No.
That's what happened when
We
you.
can't.
That's
They
what
can't
happened when
hear
you
you.
get.
care.
They can't hear you properly.
How about that?
No,
There
you know
go.
what that is? That's
What?
what happened when you ain't get no dick.
Ooh, she called you dickless.
I mean,
No 23 dick.
it's fine.
How long-
I'd rather be
how long has it
in.
been now?
What's the question? What's the phrase? I'd rather be in
I'd rather be alone, man.
than in bad company.
Girl.
Wait, what is it?
I'd rather be alone than in bad company.
No, you capping.
I swear to God.
For how
Okay.
long? For how long?
That was deep.
For as long as it takes.
For how long? Good question.
Because you know, it sounds good for a couple months, and you like, listen, that bad company ain't looking too bad.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
When
Depending on how bad it is. though.
when someone's invading your space in a toxic way, then
I'll check back with you in 2 months.
you can continue to check back on me.
Okay.
Aw.
Well, with the audience too.
Okay.
You gonna update them?
She gonna have to.
They don't even know. Mm-hmm. They making fun of me because I've been dry since November.
We can't be like Brother Man.
I masterbate, so I don't care.
How's brother man?
Brother Man be
I
getting
can't even
it
get that coot.
wet.
And
He
I
be
get to
getting-
the yams.
Pardon our
Yeah.
French.
What you
Yeah.
mean? What you mean?
You had a
though?
new joint every week?
Nah,
Damn.
chill.
Not.
Chill.
Why
What
she
year we
trying
talking
to throw
about?
you
No,
under
no.
the bus, bro?
You said what year we talking about?
Nah, chill.
How many times you done got some yams this year? Alone.
Okay. We're in the new year now.
Uh-huh.
Ain't that many. Less than 5.
Less than 5?
That a lot? Is 5 a lot? We're not in March yet. Is that a lot?
I mean, we're in February. That's regular.
The same different people?
Is that
Five
yeah?
different people.
No, it's not. It's not 5 though. Maybe 3.
With the same person? Oh no. Well,
No.
wait, no.
If it's one person, no, I wouldn't count that. Oh, you're counting in the.
The times.
I wouldn't count times. I count. Damn.
Yo.
This is a revelation right here. I feel like you ask a man this question, like I'm counting people.
Yeah, I wouldn't count times either.
Yeah, I wouldn't count
Well,
times.
because we're women. I guess mine is just like
So you've
spread out,
been with
sporadic.
the same dude for a minute right now. Smash the same dude. You said
it was the same guy. Yeah.
like for how long? Since when?
Man, you about to have me telling on myself.
Good.
It's
Six
been
months?
It's been on and off since 2015.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about recently.
And recently, me and him,
I'm talking
we
about-
had sex probably like
No,
four times.
I'm talking about recently him and only him. How long? Because you're posing it like you've only been smashing him.
Yeah. Okay, since January.
I'm currently exclusive of who I'm allowing in my space.
You said
smart.
Oh, you said since January.
Mm-hmm.
Had to restart the cameras. And you said you're currently what?
I'm currently exclusive of who I'm allowing in my space.
I can't take her
I'm
seriously.
currently exclusive.
On who I'm allowing in my space.
What does that mean? You're only allowing exclusivity in your space?
I'm only allowing
I guess
who
the
I
way
want
it
to.
was kind of phrased funny.
The
but-
word
but
exclusive was not supposed to be in there.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I understood what she meant. You being a dickhead about it.
Yeah.
I know. I was confused.
No,
Genuinely.
you know what the fuck she meant.
Listen
Right.
here, stockings.
Just being an asshole.
You got
Being
paisley,
a dick the
paisley
whole
print,
night.
paisley print stockings. That's nice.
You like
not
that?
Paisley.
That is paisley. Well, that one is. I know paisley when I see it.
Can y'all not? Yeah, I'm drawing too much attention to my body.
Okay,
You drawing your own attention.
She got a burlesque show to do later.
Oh, okay. Listen, somebody gonna like it. You know what I'm saying?
I got tickets. All right.
Damn, can I get tickets too?
I bought you one.
Oh,
You
thanks.
gonna watch it?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you're being creepy just like him.
Mm-hmm.
It
No,
must
I'm
be a
just going
Pisces
for the
thing.
show.
Yo, don't slander Pisces. It's our season. Chill out.
Legit,
Exactly.
y'all are creepy as fuck.
Oh, whoa.
You feel
okay.
uncomfortable?
Y'all creep on me every episode.
She's going into it.
Are you feeling uncomfortable?
Hey, I was just wow. I ain't gonna say.
What you about to say? She's going into what?
Nothing.
And I was looking. I'm looking like, what are you about to say? I'm anticipating some bullshit.
Nothing at all. When's your birthday, Ada? When's your birthday?
The 9th.
of March. Oh, before mine. Day before mine.
Isn't it Bow Wow's birthday? Who's 9th? The 9th.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, Bow Wow.
I'm the 10th.
That's my cousin's birthday too.
All right, nice. Okay. And we doing for your birthday?
A little bit of everything.
Right. Nothing.
We already. I mean, yeah.
We talked about it before.
Not on there. They don't know.
Why, you want to come?
He's just
on
trying
the 9th.
He's trying to have conversation
No.
for the podcast.
There's no conversation.
And she's shutting it down.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about it. What if people try to pop up?
I never mind that.
Well, we ain't got to tell them the location, but
right. Yeesh. Okay.
I'm having a spa day, and then
now you want to tell us?
it is being very complicated right now. I don't know what the hell is happening, but she in her bag, and I'm like,
facts.
Damn.
We should have recorded last week. I wasn't in my bag last week.
Yeah. Cause I was all good last week too.
Oh
we had
God.
our topics lined up.
Look
Y'all,
at the energy change
listen,
and
y'all.
shift.
I had a really good show lined up with the topics that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, finally?
You the producer.
Exactly. This your show.
Exactly.
I'm taking a break. I was doing back talk all the topics then. It feels good to take a break sometimes.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep the shit off. Go ahead.
But
they are fast forwarding.
Our boss man, he rather get some than to record with us. So
Hey, yo.
so that's what happened with that. But we had some good topics lined up. Now we just freestyling for y'all.
Oh, hold on. I got a topic though. I do. If you want me to keep it real. In the vein of the story I told you that I can't tell on air, I will tell another story.
You have so many stories. I love it.
I mean, you know.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
Story time. That's good. All right. So the topic overall is women capping post relations.
Okay.
I'll call this buyer's remorse, if you will.
Okay.
First of all, is this a thing that y'all are aware of?
Yes.
That makes it even worse. All right.
I mean, we do. Okay, go ahead.
Because
What's your point?
Because that's dangerous from a man's perspective.
I feel like y'all have that too, though.
No, we don't. But let me break
Probably
it down.
not as often, but y'all do have that.
Let me break it down first. No,
Okay.
we don't. No, we don't. I've never had sex with a girl and then questioned myself later on, like, can't believe I did that. Like, no. But listen.
What?
In a way, like, why did I have sex with that crazy ass bitch?
What if it was bad?
Why did I
Don't
start?
regret it?
But it's not a shame on my point. It's not a shame thing.
It's like I shouldn't have
Y'all
done.
do shit
I
out of-
should not have done that. Why did I even hit that? I should have left that alone. She's crazy. She's nutty. Whatever she is.
Doesn't matter,
Y'all do
though.
have buyer's remorse.
But it's not a shame thing. Y'all do it out of shame.
I don't have shame.
It's not shame. It's more so like,
Ew.
It's shame.
right. Like I could have did without that. Next.
Anyway, here's my story. I was messing with this John one time. This is like last year, early last year, or middle of last year. And met her on dating that, whatever. Cool. We hung out, whatever. So she used to work overnights. And I'm sorry. She worked all day and she was free at night, typically. So hit me up one time, we was talking, and she was like, I ain't doing shit, da-da-da. I was on the balcony smoking hookahs. It was summertime. And she was like, I'll let you come through then. She was like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll come through. And then she was like, as long as you behave yourself, da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's no big deal.
Sure.
Right. No, for real, though. Like, sex is not a big deal to me. It really isn't. So she comes through. We chilling. It's not. It's
We
easy.
listening. We
It's
listening.
not her face. I didn't like that. So she comes through, right? She comes through. We chilling. Everything's cool. She's a little pothead girl. She's always smoking weed. So anyway, comes time to go to sleep.
Me as fuck.
And she's obviously staying over. She don't have to, but she is. And so I'm like, all right, you can sleep in the bedroom in the bed by yourself, and I'll sleep out here on the couch. You know what I'm saying? And so she went to the room. I'm on the couch, chilling, ready to go to sleep. So she comes back out. She's like, well, you can come to the bed if you want, like, as long as you behave yourself. I'm like, all right. So I'll go to the bed with her.
That means she wanted the dick.
Listen.
But okay.
So put the microphone to you, please. So just bring it in. So all right. So
Your mic.
I go. No, she's being rebellious. she's being rebellious.
Yo,
Listen.
you.
Hold on. Listen.
Woman in a nutshell.
You know,
I ain't gonna listen to you because you told me to do it.
Facts. So anyway, so I go to the bedroom with her, right? Go to the bedroom with her, right? So we in bed, whatever. We fall asleep, go to sleep. Cool. Wake up the next morning. We in the bed on her phone watching like Jamie Foxx show on her phone. I don't know. She used to watch it all the time on her phone. So we watching the show for like hours, chilling. We end up smashing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You tried the funny business. How dare you?
we're getting there.
Who initiated?
I don't know, nigga. We all cuddled up in the bed. I can't answer that. I really don't know.
So you
I know. Okay.
probably got all hard.
No.
Cuddling.
I might have initiated it. I remember this. I remember sucking on one of her titties, and then she was like,
Pardon our French.
But listen, but then she was like, well, you might as well suck the other one. So it was like, that kind of shit.
I'm gonna let you get back to your story, but I hate, why do sometimes guys just go to one titty and
Nah,
leave the other one stranded?
I don't do that.
Like, if you don't suck that other titty,
one be mad cold.
you feel me? I'm like, if you do
lonely.
not suck that other titty, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Like, why would you ever leave that titty like that?
I got OCD, so I got to do both.
Exactly.
So anyway, we end up smashing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, good times. All right. So took her out again maybe the following week. We would talk like whatever, but we was out. She's acting funny. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? And she was like, this may be like 4 days later at the most. And she was like, I just wish you would have had told me your true intentions when you had me come over. Ooh. I said, bitch.
Did you really call her that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to.
Ooh.
But I wanted to. If
we'd have been fighting.
If I did, it would have been fitting. But so, I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, well, if you just wanted to smash it. I'm like, are you serious? Like, first of all, I literally let you sleep in the bed by yourself, and you called me in there,
smash without you agreeing to it.
But then I went in there and still didn't smash you. The following morning, I didn't know you were gonna be here this long, and then we ended up smashing. But where's my intentions come into play here? You know what I mean? So I got mad. I checked the fuck out of her. And she ended up apologizing like she was in her own head, da-da-da-da. But that's crazy because the extreme version of that is you pretty much calling me a rapist.
That's what I'm getting. It's giving rapey vibes.
A lot of women do that shit.
Oh, I don't do that.
And that's my point.
I would never.
And I'm not saying the extreme.
Yeah.
But for me, the extreme is related to what it was. It's like, because you're saying like I did some shit to you almost.
So I guess like the safest way is just to let the woman initiate it.
No, it's not about initiation.
Because
it's not about initiation. It's about.
Because at this point you wanted it. So
but listen to my point. It's not about the initiation. It's about she maybe did something that maybe prior to in her mind she wasn't going to do. Right? Like I've had chicks come here.
Okay, did you enjoy it? Like
right, but see if a nigga says that, he gonna sound a little crazy.
I mean,
but this is a thing a thing I've noticed with some chicks where it's like you might tell yourself like, all right, I'm not gonna have sex with this nigga. Da, 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 da. Like I've had women.
I wouldn't call that buyer's remorse though.
No, but it's like,
and I'm not bringing that up to him because he didn't do anything I didn't allow him to do.
Right.
Why am I telling him like, oh, your intentions?
If you didn't want to have sex,
because
I wouldn't have had sex.
But that's the other thing. You're like the accountability. They try to like shift it.
Nah,
I'm just saying. That's what happens.
That's corny.
And it's like, bruh. Like,
that's hella corny.
Look at on her own time. I'll bring it in.
Well,
I'll bring it in now.
I was sitting forward, so I wouldn't adjust it there.
It's all good. But yeah, so that's
y'all are haters. That's what I'm hearing. Bullies and haters.
Or bullies too.
Yeah.
She mad at us over there.
I could be a bully, but you a creep. So
she mad at us because we don't care about the air,
the water, the beaches. When y'all she don't care about either.
I do.
But yeah, that shit. That's a thing that people act like it's not a thing. Now, don't get me wrong. You have very predatory niggas that exist in the world.
Yes, absolutely, and I hope I never come across one.
But you also got a whole lot of those women that exist in the world as well that will like do some shit fully because they want to, and then after the fact be all emotionally complicated with it, and then try to find a way to pass the buck.
Those are the types of girls that
there's a lot of them
that lie about rape cases.
Being raped and all of that. Yeah. Oh, he raped me, but you know that he did not rape you.
Yeah, but apparently saying that's you can't say that either. Apparently.
Yeah,
because you gotta believe women, right?
That's effed up.
I'm just saying,
that's effed up.
Yeah. And look, we continue to smash and shit, whatever. But like
before you have like sexual relations with
why did you allow that to happen? Why did you continue to have sex with her?
Because I checked her and she apologized for it. That's why
I wouldn't even want to have sex with her after that. Because God only knows what you're going to say when we have sex another time.
But she acknowledged it.
He beat me. Cool. And he forced me into this.
But here's the,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't trust you now.
Here's the other layer of that. It's not like she was doing it to be malicious.
And I believe that.
Right. So it's
but
like,
that's how she feels and that's how she's seeing it.
A mental wiring.
So I'm not going to play with that. Your mind is obviously seeing it a different way than I'm seeing it, and I got to go. Because I'm not trying to be behind bars.
So check it. So here's, then, all right, because it gets deeper. As a man, A whole lot of chicks are like this. Not to that extent, but for example, it's the same thing as you're with a girl and maybe y'all making out or whatever, and like she plays hard to get, quote unquote. Like she plays like, I don't do this, da 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 da. It's the same energy.
But how do you know when she's playing or not?
And that's the problem. So for me, it's not. Listen.
Y'all should really just ask these questions. If
Listen,
I was a dude, I would like,
it's
are
not,
you okay with this?
That's not real. I mean, if you want,
And it sounds awkward.
if you want to drop some pussy up.
I mean, but like seriously, to prevent shit like that from happening, that's more awkward.
I think it works both ways. I think as women, we have to be held accountable of setting those boundaries and sticking to those boundaries. And if you're not comfortable, if you no longer want those boundaries lifted.
But that's not,
I would say that for a woman, we should do that. But as a man, to protect myself, because I know the law is going to be on your side versus mine.
Right.
But I am going to make sure.
Right. Like,
for a fact.
Do you want to proceed?
Listen, I'm not trying.
This is
the Me Too movement, all of that. Nah.
This is the thing. This is the thing with being a man that women don't understand. That we deal with this a lot.
Yeah.
So this idea that it's like we're sitting together on the couch, just like, hey,
I'll
can I kiss you? Okay, you can kiss me now. All right, can I touch your shoulder?
Maybe it doesn't
takes the.
So there's
moment out.
It's nuance.
Yeah.
And they're trying to erase nuance, which is very annoying. Like, yeah, you should. You know, what I mean, when they try to say like consent is everything, it's like it is, but consent can't. They're gonna hate this, but
they are. You gonna get locked up.
Implied consent is a thing. For example,
but how do you know what's implied consent? You don't know.
But you do.
You think you do
until
she talking about, well, why did you do that?
Let's play devil's advocate for
that's
10
her
seconds.
being foul.
See, what she might think is her implied consent. It's not what you think. Like y'all are on two separate pages. That's subjective.
Listen. I understand. Right. That's the problem. I understand what you're saying. It is nuanced. Like, and there are a lot of niggas who probably don't have situational awareness, environmental awareness, and so I agree.
Or know how to even pick up body language or anything.
That's what I'm saying, like awareness. Yeah. So I agree with that, but you cannot erase the nuance between men and women. For example, a lot of women don't want to come off seeming easy. This is a thing. It's always been a thing.
Even though I'm at your crib and
so look, you can't say that. For example, if you go to a nigga's house at 2 a.m,
I am going over his house to get fucked.
That's called
listen. After you go to someone's house after 11 o'clock
in the morning.
After 11 o'clock.
I am telling him that you can have sex with me.
So you're saying that's implied consent
for me,
right?
For me.
So
but do you ever go to anyone's house after?
No, I never go to anybody's house at 2 a.m. expecting to just hang out and watch a movie. No.
I mean, right. So at the same time, doesn't mean once again.
But it can happen.
It can, and that might be another woman's thing. Like, I just wanted to come over. I couldn't sleep at my house. I wanted to come chill with you, watch a movie, cuddle up. Right. I didn't want to have sex. That might be somebody else's thought process, but I know I'm not thinking like that because I know what he's thinking.
So I feel like that's where the act of consent comes in.
The problem,
you can't just assume that you coming over.
Of course not.
Of course. Yes. But that's what I'm saying.
But see,
just like the whole flued out thing.
Let's make it good though. Let's make it good. Yeah, good point. But let's make it good though, because what you're saying is technically factual, but then bring it to the real world.
No, I understand how the real world works,
and that's the problem. But people are today really going off very technical, rigid, robotic, and it's like that's not how people are. It never has been, never will be.
No.
So you have a lot of niggas that's just like, fuck it, I can't do nothing. I'm just staying away from it. And it's like, that's unfortunate. Now, I don't know. It's a tough thing. But the problem is,
it's like you taking a risk. You're just gambling.
You're gambling because women can't keep it real.
I know.
End of the day. That's nutshell.
To the women that can't keep it real, just keep it real. If you ain't trying to, if you don't want old boy to hit, tell him that. Tell him like, listen, I'm gonna come over there, but you bet not touch me, otherwise I'm gonna scream.
Well, hold on.
Facts.
Hold on.
Facts.
But that was kind of the conversation that was had, right?
What you mean? Which one?
The example that you gave, right?
No.
She was like, you can come into bed, but don't do anything funny, right?
Yeah, behave yourself, whatever.
Right, behave yourself.
And it wasn't like in a really rigid way. But I didn't do anything funny. We went to sleep. But at the same time, you can't, hold on. Because that's the bullshit right there. Yes.
Scratch his head.
But don't invite me to the fucking bed at all. I literally separated us on purpose. Because you didn't want to do anything. And then you invite me to the bed. That's crazy.
She wanted intimacy and companionship.
She probably wanted to be cuddled.
Yeah.
And held.
And not.
And she got cuddled and held.
Interact.
After.
Sure she did.
No, the next mornings when we had sex. That just happened out of nowhere.
You don't remember who initiated. You initiated, you said.
We're damn near naked together in bed, cuddled up watching TV. What the fuck? And so, we had sex, whatever. And she was into it.
But then she got pissed after.
She didn't. I won't say she got pissed.
She honestly got pissed at herself.
And that's what it was.
Well, in this situation, she got pissed at herself.
Right.
Because she probably didn't
some
intend
women,
to
I
have
guess
sex
once
with
you are starting to like get into it where you're about to be intimate, they feel like, okay, I can't stop it now because it's a little awkward. Like if I be like, oh, get off of me.
No, why is that awkward?
Some people, some women feel that way.
Some women,
they're just like, I'm gonna just let it go.
No, she participated very much so.
I'm one of the people that
might feel
back
awkward.
in the day.
You didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah, I didn't
even
wanna
if you
say
didn't
nothing.
feel like doing it.
Yeah, I used to be like that.
Did we get raped?
Wow. That's crazy.
I mean, it's not funny. I mean, it really is.
Hey, yo, that's wild.
But like, is that considered?
Today they would consider it, yeah.
Today, they would consider it rape.
But
I think that's a little unfair.
It's
that's a little unfair. But today they would consider it, yeah.
Today that would be rapey.
That's interesting.
But that was an internal monologue.
Yeah, it was
right.
Like, I don't really want to do it, but at the same time, I feel uncomfortable stopping it. But
it's one of those things where
forget it.
As a woman, your body automatically just prepares for that.
Right.
So like it's like your body's betraying you.
That's deep.
No, that's why sometimes rape victims get confused because
it's like how
their
I get turned
body,
on and I'm aroused,
right?
But I didn't want it,
right?
Well, damn, I'm speechless.
Right.
But then mentally after the fact, it's like what?
It's like
I don't want to say this because you said that question like, damn, were we R word?
Oh yeah.
Mentally after the fact,
did I like ponder on it? Like, oh my god.
Were you like, yeah?
No, I just let it leave my brain.
Did you feel?
No.
Did you continue to deal with the person after that?
Every now and then.
Yeah.
But nothing consistent. Nothing consistent. But it was
interesting.
Because I remember.
So
I'm not gonna go into the rape.
You didn't feel violated.
I felt okay. So in one situation, I did feel violated. I was really, really drunk, blacked out, drunk.
All right.
And I was at this person. We had a sexual relationship. So it was like, okay, we had sex before, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But at that point, I was so drunk that I was blacked out.
Okay.
I passed out.
I don't feel like that's consent.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we didn't end up having sex, but he, like, I woke up, my pants was down, but he was like, oh, yeah, I was, eating you out, and you kind of, like, fell out, passed out. What the fuck? Well, like, why would you?
I don't feel like
Should I call the cops? Like, I don't understand. That.
Okay.
It's one of those gray areas, right?
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
It's only a weird one because
all right. Because you were drunk.
I felt really, but after I felt kind of creepy about it.
She's saying she feels violated by it. Damn, I want to get into this, but I don't want to. But I want to. My thing is, so you felt violated, right? Mm-hmm. Why exactly?
Because I did not know what was going on exactly.
She wasn't mentally.
I wasn't all the way there.
She wasn't mentally present.
Correct. I was like kind of out of it. So if I'm out of it, how am I even consenting or active participant or anything? I'm just there. I'm a body.
I kind of pose a scenario. Let's say this was like let's say this was somebody you were like heavily involved in, like a relationship, like a boyfriend, whatever, that you were really into and y'all were deeply in love. And this same thing happened. How'd you feel?
I still would feel violated.
So the fact that you were just like not conscious what it did,
what was going on,
regardless of him.
Correct.
Okay.
That's what made. Right. Well, that's where the violation was.
And I feel like you could still feel violated when you're in a relationship
Absolutely.
or marriage or whatever.
No, what I'm saying is because she said she was already intimate with this person sexually.
Right.
So I'm thinking like y'all go out, y'all get drunk, y'all come home and have sex, whatever. That's like regular shit. So I'm like, what made you feel violated in this specific instance? Is my question.
I think it's the blackoutness.
Me being blacked out completely. I'm out of my mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know that we're like actually engaging in sexual activity, but you're getting off on that. Like, how are you getting off on that? And I'm just don't know what's.
So then, have you ever had like really drunk sex like that before? Because I have.
Blacked out like that.
Where I was blacked out.
Blacked out where I didn't know what was going on. No.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely not.
All right. Okay.
That's actually one of the reasons why I don't drink like the way I
Yeah, me and one of my exes used to get tore up and.
I mean, being drunk and then getting it in, yeah. But blacked out, I'm usually
I mean,
Yeah.
tore up though.
But if I was blacked out and I woke up,
oh, okay, all right.
Well,
I get it. Well, you said blacked out means I'm pretty much asleep. Like you was just really like dead.
yeah.
Oh, that is a little creepy. All right,
Yeah.
yeah. That's very creepy. All right.
Blacked
I was
out, nigga,
confused.
black. I'm seeing black.
All right.
But you wasn't even there. You were just
Yeah,
Right.
all right.
my body was there.
All right, that makes sense then. Damn. Okay.
He was having his way
Yikes.
down there feasting.
Feasterville.
And I said something to him too. I'm like, you didn't find that suspicious? You didn't find that creepy?
You didn't put up a fight.
To him, when I asked him that, when I had that conversation, he was like, well, he didn't have any rebuttal. It was just more like,
He was just trying to
you
get
was just drunk, Jessica. I mean, we ain't had sex. I just went down there and went to town and I went to sleep. Was I even moaning or anything? No, because I was dead.
Yeah. What was your right reaction?
We're not recording? Okay. Oh.
And I think that goes back to consent. If you're not making those noises of I'm enjoying this,
Right.
then I think the other person needs to stop and
Then, yeah.
reevaluate what's going on.
The confirmation moans. So
Right.
you got to hear that. Huh?
Right. Like,
That sounds dangerous too.
you think
that
so?
sounds dangerous?
Tell us why.
Confirmation moans. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, no. But
I mean,
yeah.
what you just
Now,
said.
now the chick is just screaming and shit.
But you just said somebody could feel some kind of way and still like be turned on.
Be turned on.
I don't
but
think the moan should be the
No.
factor of of authenticity of the smash.
I think it's a combination. It's
Yeah,
that
it's-
mixed with even the body language.
Yeah.
Right. Like if she's like real tense and
Like I know, I understand. I get.
Yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
I
too,
know.
like,
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Like, but I agree with nuance. You should be able to read and understand.
read the room, homie.
and
read the
then,
room,
Yeah,
right, read the
I
room.
agree with that wholeheartedly because I'm pretty good at that overall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. But that's just annoying. That's all.
Which part is annoying?
Just having to deal with that
the
in
buyer's
general.
remorse. Like I did something and now I don't know how to feel about
But
it.
how often? Okay, I'm sure you have a few bodies under your belt, right? Out of those few bodies, like how many bodies would you say had
for that something like that is very
It's rare.
But what's not rare? All right, hold on. What's not rare though is like maybe she was extreme as far as like making it an issue or bringing it to me. But plenty of women will say to you after the fact, like, you know, I didn't plan on fucking you. Like,
Maybe they just say that.
but don't say it then. But that
They say it because they don't want to look easy.
that's my point. That's the problem.
And it's how are they saying it?
Okay.
No, it's,
And y'all can ponder on that while I go pee.
good catch.
Wait, let's.
All right, welcome back. The girls got a little pissy, so you know we got to,
Got a little pissy. That's
Hold
so
on.
ugly.
we got a little pissy. We got shots.
We got shots on shots on shots.
Episode 4.
Clinkety clink from
already
back
know.
here.
So somebody actually brought up a good thing. Like we can make this into a niche. We could
You
just
okay there, Jess?
get drunk and
No.
talk about stuff.
Who said
Which is
that?
what we do.
Somebody said that?
There's a whole
Yeah.
podcast called Drink Champs already.
Yeah. So
And that's what they're doing.
So,
Literally, the whole show is getting drunk and talking about things.
I mean, that's basically what we do.
Yeah, I don't want to see me like real drunk. Like
That wasn't last week
You should
or
see
last episode.
that was close to it, but I could get worse.
You should see the episode I didn't put out.
Oh my! I wanted to watch that, but then never mind.
Nah, you don't want to watch it.
I don't want to.
You don't want to watch it.
I'll be
trust me.
cringed up the whole episode. Like, why do I even do a podcast?
I gotta see those pictures though.
That was crazy is that you have very good talking points and most of them you got across, but it was funny watching you on live,
Right.
like try to dissect it in your brain and then saying it. You're like, blah, 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 right.
Blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
was the slur.
The process, the whole. You can see it on camera.
Right.
Right. Like
Yeah.
Jessica has a thought.
With a mic in, so the whole thing.
Right. Oh, I'm too far.
Are you good? You right there? Yeah.
Jessica has a thought.
Right.
Jessica's processing the thought. Jessica's too drunk to articulate the thought. Like you saw 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, bruh,
You're like, fuck.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Nah, that's crazy.
It was worse with the crosswave though.
The
Because I
what?
was high and drunk.
Oh,
Like,
you was crossfaded. Huh?
Yeah, but you held it together.
I did.
I couldn't tell.
Good.
With me, it was very obvious. And
Well,
then
you
brother,
didn't eat. You don't.
and
you
then
don't
brother
be
man put the clip up. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
because women now
And
they
you
think
talk,
that.
no, the crazy part is you talk with your hands.
Right.
So
I'm
so
always,
it's worse when you're inebriated. Like,
bruh. And I'm just looking at my facial expressions there. I'm like, why would he ever use this as a clip? Why would you do this to me?
It was funny.
You like to embarrass me.
I would never.
But why you put me as a clip?
Right.
I know Ada has some good points that you could have clipped of hers.
On YouTube, there's mad clips.
Of her?
Both of y'all. I feel like
You-
I feel like 5 clips up in
You
that
ain't put it
episode.
on the BDW.
What is it? What's it called?
you drunk already?
BWC page. You didn't put her.
Okay, I try to put smaller clips on there, like
Okay.
like a minute. So you know.
Okay, because I'm like,
Clipping's annoying. It is, but
I'm just like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna try
that
not.
was a good clip though. It was.
It was a good clip. I think it would have
Yeah.
been even better if I wasn't drunk.
Oh well, you know, here we are.
It would have came off clean.
Audience might like you drunker. Who knows?
Here we are, drunk
Not
again.
the audience being enablers. So
Right. So there was something I wanted to kind of dive into with you guys. We were supposed to dive into this last week, brother man.
listen,
The shade,
I was
yo.
diving in a few things of my own. Thank you very
I'm about
much.
to dive in. No Trey songs, baby. Chloe Bailey, that's my homegirl. I love her to pieces. I think she's super talented.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
she has the body, she has the looks.
But
Let me pick her up first. Let me give her all her flowers first.
go ahead.
You know,
She can sing.
she can
a little bit.
sing, dance.
Yeah.
She also produces. Like she's great. However,
Well, Beyonce is grooming her very well.
yeah, she's the team. She has the Beyonce's team. So what can you expect? I would say now I think she's trying to find her own lane. Right? We keep comparing her to Beyonce. That's all we got. We don't know who Chloe Bailey is.
Yeah.
So with that, we don't know. I guess there's no real like target audience. So I think she's just trying to try anything until something sticks.
So here's the trajectory where most artists fall in. They go and they do the extreme stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take Lady Gaga. Take what's the other chick?
I don't know.
White
Bitch,
flag.
I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm
Doja
a
Cat.
cow. Yeah, Doja Cat. Thank you. Weirdos in the industry, or you get the over sexualized stuff like Chloe, where sex sells, so she grabs the attention of the audience, and then they try and find their own path and mold. And I think that's where you're saying that Chloe is right now, right?
I think that that might be her, where she is like sexy and she wants to show that off. I get that. But I also feel like there's probably more layers to her that
Absolutely.
as an audience, we don't see, we don't know.
Right.
So I even saw on TikTok, she had a new single that came out that she dropped with her and Chris Brown.
Yeah, they was hating.
A lot of
people were
Yeah,
hating.
they were in the comments saying, Chloe, what are you doing? Why are you linking up with Chris? Why are you making music with Chris? Da, 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 da. You know, because first of all, she has a hate train right now anyway. So Chloe she cannot do anything right at this moment, regardless of how hard she tries.
Right.
Did they give that same energy to her?
This is what I'm saying, what I'm getting at. Like,
The artist, her, for y'all.
yeah. So is it only Chloe Bailey that we're going to like hold to a standard where you're not supposed to be working with somebody who was an abuser? You need to be pro women, or like what is that whole thing? Like, why are we only coming for her
So
and not coming for any other artist that has worked with him over the past few years?
let's
Female artists.
Right. Let's dissect this.
That's
So
what-
people are mad because, she's not hooking
Because he's
up,
an
but-
abuser and she did
Because
a
he's
song
an
with him.
abuser, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So is he still an abuser?
That's the question.
From what we're hearing, yes.
Why is it still making noise?
Didn't he have a case recently with his baby?
And it's not
mom?
only Rihanna, right? It wasn't only Rihanna. Has been speculation.
That's the only one substantiated though, right?
Rihanna.
That's
Yeah.
the only one substantiated.
Karuchi, I think, as
Yeah.
well.
That's
But
the-
I think they had a case out. Did they have it? Yeah, she had a restraining
You
order.
can have
Yeah.
a case, but I said we saw what he did to Rihanna.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was proven.
That's substantiated.
Right.
Yes, but also with Karuchi, There's documentation. There's paperwork on him.
Is there videos? Isn't there?
I'm saying you
too?
can obviously you can
That the
charge-
paperwork could
you
be made up.
You can say somebody abused me.
I mean,
Go ahead. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
so we think Kane made that up?
No, who
I
knows
mean-
what happened between the two?
Because why does it take all that for us to believe, like, take a side in that situation?
Listen, don't let me.
Why
go,
do I have to physically see it?
Don't let me go deep into this.
So,
I know what
'Cause-
you like. That's near and dear to your heart.
But I'm saying we can go back to the Rihanna situation because Rihanna has admitted that they was fighting each other, and that she said she hit him first. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. I'm just saying, and he was 16. They're kids.
She said that she did initiate it with the argument. And she remembered, I just was watching a clip of that when she was on Oprah. She said she remembers he just kept hitting her, like, constantly.
Right, which is number one, which is foul as hell.
Yeah, and he wouldn't
But
stop.
this is after her initiation.
In that clip, she did not talk about her hitting him first. I didn't see it.
I gotta look at that.
I
want to
have
be sure
not
that
seen
I
a
don't
clip
know.
where she says she initiated the fight. I never saw that.
Okay, I got to. I can't say. For
Yeah,
sure then.
because you just said that.
That's why I'm saying I can't say for sure. Then
But where did you hear that?
I'm pretty sure I've seen that, but I'm not.
Hearsay.
But
it was also so long ago, and I think a valid point that people have brought up is that Rihanna had came out and said that she forgave him for that.
that too.
Yeah, multiple times.
So, and another valid point is that a lot of people would say that you would have to separate the man from the artist, and that as an artist,
You ain't gotta do shit.
Yes, they do when they feel like it. They pick and choose.
yeah. And then last comparison is they're also comparing this situation, which I don't think has any validity to it, but I'll put it on the table. Is they're comparing it to Krishan and the other dude,
Blueface.
Yeah, and Blueface. How we, as a society, I won't say myself,
Idolize this.
indulge and
Yeah.
idolize and even fetishize it.
Yeah.
To a degree, their relationship, how we like it and we see it and we consume it for entertainment.
And to go further, well, they got a crazy thing going on, but I don't know. I've seen her beat him up a lot of times,
Right.
And it's
Well,
like,
Krishan?
but it's like
Yeah.
cool. It's like
That's what Chris Brown, remember he came out and said
Right.
that? He was like, yo, it's so cool when Krishan and Blueface,
Right.
Right.
does the same thing. But when I do it, y'all just trying to pick me apart for years. And I haven't been in anything else. But that's when they came back like, bro, everybody that you was with claimed that you were abusive. It wasn't just
fair,
Rihanna.
fair.
Everybody is saying the same thing. It got to be some truth to it.
could be a thing.
Perhaps, but she's not like and I'm not defending anything Chris Brown did, but it's not like she is in a relationship with him. She's choosing to make music with him.
Just like every other artist, female
Right.
artist that decided to.
Right, he's done songs
Make-
with other people. I don't understand why this is a big deal now. I don't get it.
Because they don't like Chloe. And why they don't like
so they don't
Chloe-
like her.
If you look in the comments of
both.
any video,
I don't know anything about them too. Really, not really. So
legit, they cannot stand Chloe Bailey. They say like she tries too hard to be sexy. She's like, it's forced, it's fake. Her vibe is just off. And I do sense that there is some truth to what they're saying.
they were really young when they first got popular, right?
Yeah, they started doing
Yeah.
covers for Beyonce back in like 2012, 2011.
Oh, and they're only in their 20s now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both
Okay.
in their early 20s.
Okay, so they were like teenagers.
Yeah,
Alright.
they were super young.
I think it's a case of that, like seeing teenagers grow up in
Grow
the
up
spotlight,
and-
Right.
Come.
It's
like
the-
kind of like Miley Cyrus had to go through that same
it's
thing.
the
And it's
I think
like-
it's a mix of that. But initially, remember, they were singing her praises, though. They were not doing that when she first came out with Have Mercy.
right.
And that she was being sexy in that, too.
Oh, okay.
So,
I
what
think
happened?
ever
Where did the
since-
disconnect happen?
Ever
I
since
think-
they came onto the scene, I've only seen them as kind of being sexy.
No.
They were kids before.
They were super wholesome.
When they first came out with music?
Yes.
Okay.
Holly and Chloe, if you look at their earlier projects, it's very like wholesome, sisterly
Yeah.
love. Like they were pretty girls, right? But
Right.
they weren't sexualized.
But it wasn't
like
until they
beings.
started deviating.
Yeah, once they did their own separate
Right.
things and Chloe went out on her own, that's when she became, I guess,
Yeah, the
you
sexy
know,
version of her.
yeah, a little
right.
sex symbol or whatever.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, she thick.
She
It could
fine.
it could be like an issue of like people were haters on one. But if I'm gonna view the people side for a second, like seeing someone in an industry that you kind of know what the industry's about and seeing them go from wholesome to like wholesome, bars.
Hey,
No.
Not wholesome.
I mean,
that I guess you could be like disappointed or like, not another one gonna
Right.
Like remember Tim's, she did that like a sexy photo shoot, whatever.
Yeah, and everybody was
people
coming
was
at her
like
about
on her
it.
ass about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And but she herself prior to that was like, I can't say she was a holier than thou person, but it seemed like she was that similar kind of person. Like, I don't got to do this to be famous. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And now you over here.
They equate it to selling your soul. Like, oh, you're selling your
Exactly.
and that's where the conspiracies come in.
Well, no, not even.
Illuminati.
They definitely said that Chloe is a part of the Illuminati.
Well,
now.
people gonna say that shit, but in the case of Tim's, and what she did wasn't that sexy, I don't think. But she had not talked down on it before, but she kind of did. It seem like only to come out and now you taking more risque pictures,
Right.
And then just
Don't be a hypocrite.
And then talking about like, you're not gonna put me in a box. It's like, well, you put yourself
But
in a
you
box.
was just.
You put yourself in your own box.
That's
Yeah.
about just be you. Just be you.
And
It has to be organic.
Subjective
Well, it is
because-
subjective, but if you're like
Yeah.
showing shoulder could be risque if you're
Right.
if you're a super
if you're in
super,
the right group.
I'm saying if you're a person who's super conservative,
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
and now you're showing
Little
legs,
shoulder, a little leg.
right? That could be
little
risque.
wrist action.
Exactly.
Did y'all listen to the single, Chloe single?
I have not. I listen to none of her music actually. I don't think.
See, I think,
I probably like it too.
and it's R&B too.
Is
but
it good? Oh, it's not good.
A lot of people, and I think they hit it on the head. They hit the nail on the head. They can't connect with the music. I think part of it is that we don't know who Chloe is.
Okay.
Chloe is like putting on this like persona or whatever, like that she's okay. I'm a sexy artist, but like, who are you for real?
Can she sing?
She can sing like a mug.
But is her song or songs good or no?
They don't chart. The only I think the last song that charted was "Have Mercy."
That's her team, man. They gotta get her. They gotta get her better.
What
The song.
The song.
If I didn't hear it again, I would not lose any sleep.
Wow.
You know, it's just something about
It's giving no air.
No air is fire.
No air
Right.
is fire.
I'm gonna need to hear that again. But
Yeah.
like, no, I just think with her, we don't know who she is. I feel like she's like bits and pieces of like everybody, like Beyonce and this artist, and like who are you?
well, you got
And-
to
and
remember.
it has to feel organic.
You got to remember those people, or people that are under a certain management teams. They're gonna mold her and create her
To be, and it is given too much of Beyonce-ish.
Yeah.
Rather
How old is
than
she?
Chloe
Again? She's
Bailey.
early 20s.
Early 20s.
She's 23, 24, somewhere around.
She's an artist. You got it. If she has the talent, which clearly she does,
She does.
you just gotta give her time to develop into her own person.
Right.
She's probably trying to figure out like who she is,
Where her
Right.
lane is.
even
And I-
herself. So you can't really hold that
And that-
against her.
And that's what they were saying.
Like,
They
she's
were
got
like-
mad time. To
They,
Yeah.
they were
pop
like,
in.
Chloe is still trying to figure that out. But I guess in the process,
Like at 30, she could be a powerhouse out here, and you never know.
I
Like,
hope that persists.
Yeah, you
'Cause
gotta.
she's really talented. I hope that she is able to go to the next level. But
Right.
right now, it's just looking like, girl, I ain't downloading your music. I'm good, love.
I think I've only like really enjoyed a couple of whatever's charted.
I actually like the music of her and her sister
Yeah.
better than her solo music.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot better.
okay.
So,
Her sister's coming out with that Little Mermaid.
but how
Dang.
come I feel like Holly is
Oh, that's
more,
the sister. Okay.
the sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one. See, we can't even have this conversation with you. You don't even
I'm
know who they
following.
are.
I'm following.
You don't know who they are.
I'm 37 years old. Why would I?
What you mean you 37? You know everybody. You know Krishan.
Only because she be beating that nigga up.
Krishan and Holly Bailey be hanging out
They
with
do.
Blueface. Yeah, because DDG is best friends, which is Holly's boyfriend.
That's the one that low key did the one dirty, and the other one made a post about it, right? Am I tripping?
Which one? I don't know. Which is,
Is there trouble? Is there trouble in paradise with one of them? And the
Holly
sister
Bailey.
and the sister was riding for the other one. Like,
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
come out and make that post saying like she did some stuff to you. That's that, right?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
See,
that.
I'll
Look
be,
at you.
I'll be paying attention a little bit.
Connecting the dots.
You know what I mean?
Yes, Holly Bailey. And well, we can't really talk about that because I don't think you know.
It don't
But
matter. It's not important.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not important.
Because I was going to ask you how y'all felt about that whole thing. Ruby Rose came out, which is his ex, and she said
She's
that.
being messy.
Yes, she was
Yeah.
saying that Holly
Yeah.
had on her T-shirt
Right.
in one of the videos, and why you
Right.
got your girlfriend wearing my shirt?
But she's still back with him. Like, they cool.
They back with each
Yeah.
other, but the ex had posted screenshots of the boyfriend in the damn
in the
DMs.
DMs.
These
yeah.
celebrities be messy.
I don't understand why it's like, if you like, just the intermingling is too much.
You lit?
I might be.
His eyes
Yeah.
low.
He's like,
I've been lit all weekend, to be fair.
Listen, they gonna be messy because like, maybe Ruby still got feelings for him. She looking like
I don't understand. Why it seem like they all date the same people? I don't understand.
because it's easy. But Ruby Rose and Holly Bailey, 2 different levels, 2 different type of women. You know, Ruby Rose is gorgeous. I give her that, and then it stops.
How old is she?
I think they both. I think she's in her early 20s as well.
Oh, okay, they all young people. All right.
Yeah, she's in her early 20s.
So we supporting this move or no?
Wow.
With her and Chris Brown?
I support any song that's fire.
Listen, Chloe, get your money.
The song is fire.
Get your money. Do your thing.
You liked it?
Huh?
You listened to it?
I didn't hear it. I'm saying I support any song that's fire.
Oh, okay.
But you probably gonna fall asleep when you listen to that song.
It was boring.
Yes, it's nothing that makes me want to go back and listen to it. There's nothing interesting about it. It's another R&B song by some artist.
Put that mic up. Tilt it.
Oh, put that mic. Throw that mic up.
If y'all do want to hear some great R&B, I highly suggest Alex Isley's Marigold album. It's incredible.
Okay.
You gonna put it in the comments?
No, they ain't paying me, but it's very
Not
good.
in the comments.
And then Daniel Caesar's album
In the
coming out soon
description.
also. Yeah, I can listen. I get some music all day. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
I know it's a little late
Okay.
and it's a little old.
Go ahead.
Okay.
How did y'all feel about Rihanna's performance at the Super Bowl? Please
So
let me know, because I don't think we talked about
okay,
this.
so prior to me,
It was giving Willy Wonka Oompa Loompas and
Oh no! I knew you were gonna say something crazy. That's why I asked.
all right,
I do
so
like the
prior
look
to
of this.
me, learning that she was pregnant, I was like, this is kind of bland for her.
right.
Like it was very like not Rihanna, and I've seen Rihanna in concert. So, but then after I found out she was pregnant,
Okay.
I was like, damn, they had this chick up in the air, like she
Yeah,
was
suspended
high
in the
up,
air, what?
suspended in the air.
How many feet? I forget.
I don't know how many feet, but it was a lot, and it overlooked the whole stadium. And,
How many
and the
feet?
ceiling was open.
Because they kept saying it like, oh, she was up in the air. Blah, 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 blah.
She was high up.
She was, and that thing wasn't really that stable.
No, because
you
I saw it.
You saw them dancers too.
Yeah.
On the other, I was like, ooh.
oh man, somebody about to fall.
Listen.
So it was cute.
It was,
But then like
it was regular.
seeing it like it was cute.
Yeah.
Like seeing the bigger picture, I really think that people are saying, and I think I agree with it, that it was giving sperm and egg.
Oh, they was like, oh, is this why she was for her pregnancy?
Yeah, I think that's how she announced
That's
her
funny.
pregnancy. I think that's how she announced her pregnancy.
Nah. I think
The dancers were the white, the sperm.
I definitely,
and then she was the egg.
I agree. I definitely appreciated, not with that, but I definitely appreciated the performance more after learning that she was pregnant. Because prior to that, I felt the same way as I was watching it. I was underwhelmed.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay.
It was cute.
It was all right.
She sang her song.
Honestly, looking back at it, because I keep seeing clips on TikTok, I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
You know, like the choreography, they ate that.
Yeah.
They ate that. I'm like, even though Riri, her dancers carried that whole performance.
Yeah,
we know
very
she
much
did
so.
She did a little 1-2 here and there.
But she was pregnant.
So
Yeah.
And
And
I couldn't imagine being, what is she, 4-5 months pregnant?
She gotta be
4,
at least 4 or
somewhere
5.
around there, doing all of that.
so,
I'm good.
So speaking of Rihanna, I should say, how you feel about that photo shoot that came out? This was all actually.
It's a photo shoot?
Yeah, the one where she was leading ASAP.
Oh, you're talking about the magazine cover.
Yeah. Well, it was a whole photo shoot. But
Yeah. The magazine cover. She was on Vogue, right?
Yeah, or, from over there overseas or something.
Yeah. So the magazine cover, brother man. I don't know when you edit it. Maybe you could.
Okay.
What are you saying?
He said continue.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So she was leading ASAP.
Yeah.
As ASAP was holding the baby.
So people were in
their
arms
bag, of
about
course.
that
Kevin Samuels would have had a field day
because
if he was able to see that.
Because they're saying that it was giving that she leads the relationship.
She leads the relationship.
Yeah.
She's
the man.
Right.
Like,
He
should have been the
he's
other
the housewife.
Right.
The
But I
nanny, all
feel
types
like
of stuff.
from a photographic perspective, and brother man, like, you know, you can support or deny this. Like, the photo shoot was about her, or was it about them?
It was about the family. So when when you think about it like that,
Then they both should have been at the forefront. Yeah.
with the baby.
Right.
That would have made sense visually.
Right.
Right. I definitely, my first instinct when I did look at that picture, I was like,
You gotta think. I think
I was a little confused.
Rihanna, she's a billionaire, isn't she?
She is.
You got to figure it.
So she is like
But still,
the breadwinner.
But also,
if you
we're
want
gonna
to go
Here's-
based
here's
off
the
of that
thing.
But if we're
perspective.
highlighting the family, we're highlighting the family.
But are you?
Yeah.
That's what they were going for.
Who's the head of the family?
Here's what I
in that?
wonder. I wonder.
What you mean?
I
It's
wonder
definitely Rihanna.
because I think I believe I heard or read this. So if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Fuck y'all. That they didn't do that shoot all together. It's a composite picture.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I think like it's Vogue, right?
Yeah.
They probably only want Rihanna.
Well, yeah, that's who's,
But who's reading the magazine? Who likes women?
no
You know what
one.
I mean?
It's about Rihanna and the baby. They wanted to see the
Well, they
official
could,
pictures of the
honestly,
baby.
they could have just left.
Did you see the
the
actual
whole-
spread? I didn't see it.
I saw bits and pieces of
Yeah.
it.
So
I
was
saw
it was there more of the family in the
the-
spread?
it was more
It was,
mostly
and actually
family.
poses
Yeah.
where they weren't like she wasn't leading. Like they were
Okay.
just kind of like side by side.
Gotcha.
I think if those were the right pictures.
I mean, from a psychological standpoint, I mean, yeah, it does look a little like okay, nigga. But
It look a little sus.
I mean,
but
that's Rihanna. Though. What you gonna do?
yeah, she's the billionaire. She's the breadwinner.
Do you think it's like projecting like a negative like stereotype with
Black
black
women?
culture, black family?
Absolutely.
Like, oh, this independent, hyper independent black woman that's
Well,
leading the
It'll
black family.
reinforce it, I guess. If, and
Yeah.
so
So-
psychologically,
like if Rihanna can do it, I can do it too. Type
So
of thing.
you think that's detrimental to our culture by looking at pictures like that?
Ooh, that's a deep question. I would say, is it detrimental to our culture ultimately? If that was the intention, yes. Yep.
So do you think this is only happening with black culture? I don't know if they do have white artists that are doing the same type of poses.
See, I'll go deeper there. I'll say who owns the magazine and what are they?
Vogue.
We know. We know.
So,
yeah,
like-
right.
Yeah, I mean, But at the same time, yeah, that's a tough one. 'Cause it ain't like ASAP ain't got no money, so
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
but
doesn't have as much
enough
as
money
Rihanna.
as Rihanna.
it doesn't matter.
Yes. In this case,
Ooh.
it does.
Why does that matter? If
It
I'm hold on.
It matters
I'm a millionaire.
for the sake
No,
of the
hold on.
spread.
If I'm with you, no, and I'm in the grand scheme of life. If I'm with you, we're together, right? And you make $500,000 a year,
Mm-hmm.
and I make $200,000 a year.
It don't matter to you. It don't matter to me.
No, it won't matter to me. I'm saying in the grand scheme.
It don't matter to any man if he's
Nah.
making less than his
How
woman.
many people?
It don't matter to that man
Listen, go to
if
the hood.
he's
No, listen.
making
Go to
less
the hood.
money
It
than
don't-
his woman.
It don't matter to a lot of suckers. Yes, sucker ass niggas. Yes. Your income does not make me less of a man. No. But I agree.
Right, I agree with you.
Y'all should have that
There's a whole
right
lot
process.
there's a whole lot of sucker ass niggas though.
That
But
ha-
But
I done
if
dated
you want to
many-
go to that traditional household, how we've been saying soft life and all that stuff, then yes, the partner does have the man, which is the head of the household,
Mm-hmm.
should be making more money than me.
Oh well, okay. This is a great topic.
Oh boy.
Hold on, because here's
And we're back.
here's the fallacy in your logic. It sounds great because women say things that sound great. They don't think it out. All right.
Sure.
Oh,
Here's the
you didn't
problem.
think it through. You
Yes,
just,
I
you
did.
just talking.
I'm gonna pick your shit apart like a
Go ahead, pick my shit apart, like whatever
like
it
a
is
ta-
that you
like
want.
a talent agent. All right, listen. That's a low Lux line. All right, so you're saying that the soft life idea, he should be making more than you to provide you with the soft life because you don't have to be out
Absolutely.
hustling.
In the theory that
Okay.
people want women want a soft life, and the men
All right.
should be primary breadwinners and providing for their woman.
You
Yes,
said
absolutely.
You said in the theory. Does that mean do you not support or you do support that
it
theory?
doesn't matter. It's irrelevant to whether I support it or
It
not.
matters to whether I want to use the energy to make this point.
Just
But all right, let's say
I'm just here.
let's say you are a supporter in this theory. Okay, here we go. A man should make more than me so I can have the soft life, right? If that's the case, why do you have so many independent women that want to make their own money if your money is useless to the relationship?
we're literally going around in circles
No, we're
because
not.
we talked about how
Listen to-
why
listen-
women
listen
in
to the-
relationships
listen
want
to the-
their own money.
Listen to the point. Exactly. So if you're saying women are selfish, you want to have your own money to do your own shit with, but when it comes to us, I want you to take care of all of us.
In the theory that people want,
Go ahead.
Am I?
No. Go ahead and make your
crazy?
point.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
But it's,
Jess can feel me right now. I
The
see
only
it.
thing Jess is feeling is that liquor.
I'm staying out of it.
No,
I'm staying-
but she. No, go ahead.
Wait, why you think I'm feeling you?
I can tell. You want to make your own money to have for your own self, and then you want a nigga to come take care of you with everything. Like, nah.
What you mean, nah?
That's crazy.
But isn't that what y'all want to do?
That is not crazy. That's a man.
Isn't that what y'all want to do?
Honestly,
is
a
take
man
care of
feels
us
like
and
a
household.
man when he can take care of me.
I'm
So
not-
if I don't
I'm
give,
not-
if I take that away from him, he's not gonna feel masculine.
I'm not. That's not my point.
But
If that's the case, then your degrees in your career are useless.
I never said I'm coming in. Oh, this is all I have to offer: degrees,
That's
career.
not what I'm saying.
Okay, so what are you saying? Why is it pointless? And what point?
Because
in what context?
Because you want this independent life.
Who said I want an independent life?
Not you, whatever. Women. We're talking about women. We're talking what she was talking about, soft life.
Okay, you want a soft
where
life?
the man provides for her.
Yes.
So then what's the point of chasing this career and
A lot of women are not. Do you understand that a lot of women are unlearning that and they don't want that?
Yeah, as of now, as of this very moment in time.
What are we
As
talking
of post
about?
Kevin
Right.
Samuels.
We're saying that
Right.
the women don't want to chase that lifestyle. That is a scam.
Women ain't saying that yet, but
The hell they are?
The tide is slightly.
It's a lot of women.
The tide is starting to turn a little bit, but
A lot of women
But-
don't want to go and be that go-getter. I want to do this and get this and have all these accolades. It doesn't matter. I agree 100%.
listen, out of the last probably 10 chicks I talked to, they all had masters and a couple of them had doctors. I don't know. They still don't. I don't know.
They had the masters and had the okay.
Yeah, because they spent all that money. They gotta
They
get
better.
their,
They gotta get them loans
They gotta
off.
get their ROI.
But then-
You know about ROI,
Return
right?
on investment, mother.
Only to turn around
'Cause
and
she
want
still got bills.
only to turn around and want a nigga to take care of them. I don't understand.
She
Isn't
has to
that
pay.
what y'all want to do? Take care of the women?
I bet
That
she
Take
isn't-
care of the household?
You're missing the point.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Because that's what you want to do, so I'm allowing you to do it.
Then you don't need all that.
Okay, but are you doing that for me right now? So then I need something to fill my life
it's
with.
so
Because
weird.
right now, I don't have no man to take care of me.
But
so
you
now,
know what's so weird? That they always say they don't care about you having your degrees.
We don't.
but when it comes
being
time
that
to
go-getter-
dating me, if I was a bum hoe, then you
Exactly.
will care.
And
That's a lie.
And then one of the
What?
first, no, but
That's a lie.
Even
Cut
with
the-
that,
cut the
no,
tape.
even with that,
Cut the tape.
one of the first things y'all bring up when y'all talking to y'all family or friends, oh, she's a doctor,
Right.
she's this, she's that.
You know why?
So if it doesn't matter,
You
why
wanna
are
know
you
why?
mentioning that?
Because it impresses them.
So
It don't matter what impresses them.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
no, it doesesn't.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Listen, if I date a chick that's a lawyer, whatever.
It's
And
about
yes,
what
if I
impressed
talk to
you.
my mom and say, "Yo, I'm dating this shit," yo, she's a doctor. My mom's gonna be like, "Oh, word, I don't care."
She's a good woman.
so then
Mom,
why
she's
bring
a
it
good
up?
woman. She has wife quality.
Because-
That don't impress her
because-
too.
Because why do you care?
Bring in the shit that you
I'm-
care about.
Yeah,
I'm-
she cooks for me.
I'm bigging you up to my family.
But why is that a big up? Why can't it just be like she possesses so many wife qualities? Like she cooks, she cleans, whatever she does, she's empathetic.
Because
Go with that. Lead in with that.
because parents,
If that's more important.
especially your mom, is not you. She's a woman also, so she's gonna be
doesn't-
like, "Well, what does she do?"
But that doesn't matter though.
but
It don't matter to me, no. But
Yeah.
what my mother thinks of her does matter.
You
So
can
I'm
say
going.
she's a good person without even mentioning what she
What
does
my
for a
mother
living.
thinks of her does matter. I'm going to big her up in a way,
You can big her up without having to.
but
talk
I'm
about her
going to
career.
big her up in the way
because it matters
it
to a
doesn't.
certain extent.
It doesn't matter.
to some
If
extent,
that
it does
lady
matter.
worked at McDonald's, you wouldn't tell your mama that.
Yes, I would. If she did, she did. That's what it is.
No, you wouldn't.
And my mom would talk, and my mom would say,
Why you capping on the air like that,
Men-
bro?
Right on the airwaves.
This is the
Because
problem
I would
with
not
women.
tell nobody
Cut his fucking
that
mic.
that,
We're not-
that
Cut
my
his fucking
partner
mic.
worked at no fast food
I
restaurant.
don't care where a chick works. Why would I care about that?
So why you bring it up?
She brought it up.
Because he's You brought it up.
You brought it up
To
to
your
your
mom.
mom.
I'm gonna tell.
You don't have to lead in with that.
You're
No.
not gonna tell her that
No.
she got a bachelor's degree, but she works at McDonald's.
My mom's gonna ask what she does. I'm gonna tell her what she does. It's not a problem.
Okay, so what does it matter if you're gonna provide a soft life for her anyway? Because that's something that you want to provide.
I just
for
said
her.
I don't care. What are you? What
He
point are you
said
making?
because he needs to big her up, but the whole thing
I'm
with
bigging
that
up to
is
the family.
You could big her up in other ways. You don't have to lead in with her job.
Yeah,
But why would I
absolutely.
not?
You could big her up in the ways where her
Why would I not?
the what you mean? Why not?
Because you just said it was irrelevant.
You said it's
To
irrelevant.
me.
Let it
So
be,
then
let it
what-
be.
then let it be
But my
irrelevant.
family's gonna be like,
Is she
"Oh, she's a
dating-
doctor."
She dating your
Okay,
family or
so
she dating
she
you?
dating your family or you?
Exactly.
It's not about. It's about the family and her at that point.
It's about what you present to them. You control that.
Exactly. So I'm gonna make her look the best light possible.
But the best light possible is her career because it matters.
To them.
So he wouldn't tell them that she works at McDonald's.
I would tell them that.
He would tell them, oh, she's a restaurant manager.
No, I wouldn't.
They'll spice it
Y'all
up
really
to
think
make
niggas
it sound
care?
good.
I'm confused about this.
What you mean?
You brought
What you
it up.
confused about what?
I didn't bring that up.
That's convenient that you're all of a sudden confused about the situation.
I'm confused that y'all really think the niggas care. Why?
You care when you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. To a certain extent, you do.
If you met some girl off the street, whatever, she clicked all your categories about views or whatever, like, she looks good, whatever. And then you wanted to continue to pursue her, right? And then she told you, I don't really work right now.
Shorty, I told you about earlier, you don't got no job right now. Go ahead.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I don't really work right now.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for somebody to provide me a soft life.
Nah, that's a totally different thing.
Is it?
Right.
But
Because isn't that what you wanted to do?
But
isn't that
listen,
what you said at
it
the
still
beginning
would
of the
not-
podcast?
It would not
that
matter.
I want to be a provider
Listen.
as a man. I want to be
Listen,
a provider. So
it-
which one is it?
Listen,
You want
it
to
would
be a
not-
provider?
It would
or?
not. It would not matter. Now, if you tell me you want me to provide for you, then yeah, fuck out of here.
Isn't that what you want to do?
Listen to what I'm saying, because
Continue.
I'm going to. If you tell me,
Continue.
if you tell me that you want me to provide for you, now I'm gonna look at you funny.
So we can't.
Listen what I'm saying.
This goes back to
Don't
women
vocalize
can't
what
do
you
anything.
want.
No,
just
no.
shut up and sit there.
Just shut up and
Hope that he provides for you. Don't
And
make it
and
clear.
Look, and if he's not, then get out of there. Yeah.
But do you realize how you just let in with like, oh, I dealt with women that got master's degrees and they are doctors and lawyers.
And a lot of them I'm not with.
Yeah, but you threw that in there for what? Why did you say that? Why did you feel the need to bring that up?
What were we talking about? I don't know.
It was important.
What was the context of the conversation?
The context. What were we talking about? We were talking about just.
I don't know.
What
Because
was
things got real heated
real quick.
What were we talking about?
Just how you guys don't. Oh no, women wanting a soft life and independence and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm saying why waste your years doing all that if you don't want to end up being the one paying for shit? I don't understand. It just don't make
Because
sense.
maybe at a time, especially early 20s, like we're again unlearning the behaviors that our parents taught us. Oh, you need to be independent. You need to make sure you have a career. You need to make sure you got
Get a
your own money.
degree, blah,
And then you
blah.
realize that is a scam. That's some BS. You really realize that when you get in your 30s,
Right.
and you're like, I don't want to do that shit. I'm good. So now they're at that point. Yeah, I got a degree, but I ain't using it.
So you waste
That
all.
is crazy because
It's just-
all of the women that were ever, all of my friends that are married, all of my female friends that are married, they all have degrees, independence, and they're still getting jobs, 401ks, whatever.
Okay.
And they're still getting that soft life.
Who are they? Hold on. Okay, let's talk about this.
Unpack it a little bit.
What are we talking about? Who are they married to? What do
It's
they both
irrelevant.
do?
Why does it matter?
Because
He wants to dive in at what they
because it sounds
they
like
being provided.
It sounds like there's a partnership there where both people are contributing.
50-50.
That's
Well,
what it
yeah,
sounds
they're
like.
both working. Yeah.
That's not the same thing. That's not what a soft life is.
It's not a soft life.
No, it's not.
50-50
So
is
it's
not
one
soft.
of them. One of them is.
Picking up the
I
bulk.
don't
soft-
know their intricacies.
Soft life
Picking up
is
the
a-
bulk of the financial
Exactly.
responsibilities.
That's a soft life. Which
Yeah.
that is realistic. That's really probably how it kind of should
Most
be these
people
days.
are.
Like we both got to work and we both bringing in money and da 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 da.
So then I don't understand the need for men to want to be providers and for women to not be independent. Why is that such a controversial topic? Why is that such an issue for a woman to be independent if
No.
most households
It's
are
it's
in
not.
a 50, we'll call it 50-50. I don't know the
No, because
intricacies of
the-
calculations and shit like
because
that.
the independent women will say this. I'd rather pay 100% of my own shit than go half with a nigga paying 50-50. It's the dumbest shit in the world. So you're saying you'd rather just pay everything by yourself, but if you have a nigga around, you want him to pay most of the shit. That makes no sense.
They rather pay 100% and be with this person still
They'd rather pay 100% by themselves
and just live on their own.
rather than
Split it
50-50 with a nigga. That makes zero sense.
I think the women that are saying
I
that
don't
That's a
agree.
whole lot of them saying
because
that
it's not me.
Uh-huh.
Because
So it's either soft life or I'm doing it
Or
on my
nothing.
own.
oh, it's all or nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if a nigga's making, the same or less than I'm making, then it's like, why have him around? Because y'all can build a great life together. That's why. But the women are like, nah.
Depending on how much the chick is making, I understand.
It's dumb, though. Logically, it's stupid.
If you make
Yeah,
it, if you
exactly.
making $250,000 a year and you only coming across dudes that's making 40,000, it's costing me more to be with you than to not be with you. Bye.
Well, have fun finding a nigga making what you make. That's rare.
Listen, that's why they said
what
I'll
are you talking about?
That's what I'll
The average
wouldn't
income.
be rare.
The average income is about $45,000.
And that's what she said. I mean,
that's an
I make
extremist
enough.
situation.
I make enough for both of us. So
That's
I'm
an
good.
extremist situation.
So wait.
But
that right there though,
Well,
because that's how a man would see it. See, that's the difference between.
I make enough for the both of us.
Well, that's what providing is. If I'm a man, I make
so I'm
enough
a
for the
sole
both of
provider.
us.
And what are you doing?
So, but men don't ask women that.
No, I'm just asking.
They don't?
Okay.
No,
I'm
no,
pretty sure they do.
They do not.
In this case, if I am,
You can sit pretty. You can get all your little dresses, your bags. You're
that's
fine.
all y'all be wanting.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
So I don't understand what the problem is.
If you ain't
There's
providing,
double standard, if you will.
It is
And I
yeah.
understand double standard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about it,
Right.
but it's illogical. If a nigga's like, okay, well, all right, I'm making the money. You do your little hobbies. Do whatever you want to do. Boom, boom, you good.
and that makes
But
me feel like
if it's reversed, the woman is like, well, I'm making all this money. What are you doing, nigga?
yeah, because
Imagine men did that.
We done-
Then y'all, we would look at all.
that's why we
We
have-
would
we
look
switch
at all
roles.
y'all.
Obviously,
We would look at all y'all like y'all bums.
no,
it
but
obviously has
but
been asked of us.
we switch
It's-
roles. So
it's-
what are you doing? Are you about to be taking care of the kids, cleaning the house? Like,
Right,
no,
right,
legit.
Well,
right,
Are you taking
right.
that
Yes,
role now?
Right,
yes,
right.
yes.
Okay, then sure.
That's the verse cap, I think.
What do you mean?
I don't think any woman would be happy with a nigga being a house husband.
I think
Is he gonna clean the house like I clean it?
Listen,
I don't think it would matter. I think he can keep the house clean and raise the kids. All
you
that
call
shit.
him a house nigga?
A house husband. I
Wait a minute.
You're really getting deleted.
said. Yo, I think this nigga could clean the house, take care of the kids.
Why would that be a problem for women?
The fact that she has to go to work and deal with all that stress at work and come home and see this nigga like at home kind of chilling would be like,
No, you ain't chilling. You
Why
making
would
sure
you
the
be
house is
chilling?
kept.
if the house is kept.
And everything is
Listen,
perfect when I
Then
get
he's
home.
not
Listen
chilling.
what I'm
He's
saying.
tired.
Look, now look how
He's
she,
tired.
Look
And we
how,
got kids too?
Look
He's
how
tired.
look how she's adding shit. Everything is perfect. But listen, if she comes
Nah,
home,
he's tired.
you know, listen,
You think
Listen what I'm
maintaining
saying.
a household is like easy work?
it really is. Listen what I'm saying. It is.
Right, just let him have it, Ada.
But it is. You live on your own, right? You live on your own, right?
Yes.
Maintaining your house is difficult?
I don't have anybody in there. Of course it's easy.
I don't care.
If I had a kid and a husband, I'm sure it'll be more difficult than it is now.
You think maintaining your household if you have a kid is difficult?
It would be more
Yes,
difficult
a
than it
lot
is
of
now.
women-
Absolutely.
That's like the number one complaint of women.
You're exhausted.
No, I know it's a complaint.
You're exhausted.
Yes,
I
it's
have
difficult
to care for a
maintaining a
human.
house-
I'm not getting any sleep. I'm fucking tired.
Hold on. I'm not saying deal with an infant. Okay, let's say we're dealing with like a 5-year-old kid. All right.
Yeah.
So he's
Every
not-
single woman that is a
They all
subscriber
complain.
to this,
Yes.
they're all going to say the same thing. That it's not easy to maintain a household.
I'm sure it's
raise
that. That's a
kids.
full-time job in
Right.
itself.
Right.
Oh my god.
And you can't.
Y'all
say,
gotta
and
watch.
honestly, you can't
know what
say that
we're
because
gonna-
you're not a woman,
we're
so
gonna-
you're not experiencing.
You don't have any
that
kids. You
same
can't-
thing
you
that
don't-
the woman
you
don't
is
have any
experiencing.
kids. You can't
yeah,
say it
but
either.
you don't have a vagina.
You don't have any kids, so we're in the same place. We're in the same
You're
space.
like,
Anyway.
Hold on. No. If you don't have any kids yet, we're in the same space.
Nah, because I
Hold
maintain.
on.
I
Does-
maintain a
does-
household.
Does this? Me too. Does this make sense, Jess?
Thank you for tuning into.
No.
right.
No, no.
Thank you for tuning in.
How does it
make
make-
sure to share,
How does it make?
comment, follow,
How does it make sense? We
subscribe.
both have no kids.
Yo,
But you are making the assumption here, like legit, where we hear women saying all day long.
I hear women saying that. And I'm saying
But
the
how,
bullshit.
but how
so
you
then
come
there
to
has
the
to be
conclusion?
some level of truth to it.
No, it
How you-
doesn't.
Not all the women are saying
How you
the
coming
same
to the
thing.
conclusion that it's not easy or hard?
Because it's psychological. Is what I'm saying.
So, 'cause-
what's hard?
You took care of a
Are
baby
you
and stuff.
serious? Have you taken care of an infant?
What's
a child?
hard?
Have you taken care of a child and maintained
Not
a
on a
household?
consistent basis. No.
And cooked, clean, do all of the stuff that comes with
What's
it.
hard about
and
any
take
of that?
care of
It
a
looks
child.
exhausting.
Listen what I'm
and
saying.
raise and take care
Listen
of a
to
child.
what
Make
I'm
sure
saying
that
to
all
you.
of that is being done.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Let's get a married woman up here that's
Listen
maintaining
to
a
what I'm
household.
saying to you.
Go ahead.
Is it difficult or is it psychologically taxing?
It's both.
Maybe
of them.
it's both.
No.
It's both.
not both.
Psychologically
What's-
taxing is still physically
still-
taxing.
it
Yes, it
becomes-
is. Yes,
it
it
becomes
is. Yes,
exhausting.
it
Fair
is.
enough.
Yes,
Actually,
it is.
psychologically,
fair-
it's probably worse than physical.
But that's the issue.
How?
It's like I'll make a crazy analogy. It's like washing your clothes and then folding them. Is it hard to fold your clothes? No. But do you hate doing it? Probably. But is it hard? Fuck no.
Is it tiring? Yes.
No, it's not.
Is it exhausting? Yes.
Psychologically, you don't like it. But is it hard? Is it hard though?
Does it weigh on me?
No, it's not a difficult task.
That's my point.
It's not hard.
But it
doesn't take a lot of logic, but we're using difficult in the sense of, okay, no, it's not hard to write my ABCs.
Right,
no, it's not hard to write my ABCs.
So my point is the complaints about it, yes, I understand.
But when you're saying they're not valid, the complaints aren't valid. They're not valid.
You don't understand. Because if you understood, you wouldn't be saying what you're saying right now.
You
wouldn't be saying what you're saying right now.
Construction work, roofing, that's hard.
Yeah, that's taxing physical labor.
Physical and psychological, both.
But mental, no. Miss me with that bullshit. But mental labor is just as difficult as physical labor. Miss me with the bullshit. Pardon my French, but miss me with the bullshit.
Then make your mind stronger, nigga.
Miss me with the bullshit. Okay, well maybe if men have been fucking downplaying us from the beginning of time, then maybe our minds wouldn't be as weak.
It's not downplaying. Folding these clothes.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Vacuuming this floor is so difficult.
Thank you for tuning in.
I gotta put these clothes in the dryer.
Thank you for tuning in.
Brother man gonna make sure he rubbing somebody.
Loading this dishwasher is really killing me. Like, shut up.
I ain't trying to have my blood pressure up.
Shut up. All these mundane tasks that you would do if you was by yourself either way, all of a sudden becomes so hard.
There is taxing on the mundane activities of day-to-day life.
That's a psychological issue.
That's a psychological issue. And your ass gonna send me to therapy
I'll go further. That's a privileged issue. That's like a rich person saying, I got all this money, but it's so hard to have this money. Like, shut up.
Nah.
Yeah, no, it is though. Same shit.
No,
same shit.
They might be saying the same shit. Okay, maybe they're saying the same, but they're saying the same shit in the motherland.
It's a privilege. What?
Yo.
What? Wait, what?
I go to Honduras, they're saying the same shit. They're saying the same shit when I go to Honduras.
But why wouldn't they? Whatever task you have in life, you're gonna complain about it. That's human nature.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
That's facts. Whatever task you have in life,
you're gonna find a way. The rich are not complaining
about
doing tasks.
The rich complain all the time.
They're not complaining about doing household chores. Okay.
They complain about the rich shit they do though.
I'm just pointing out we're all single. Okay.
Listen,
we said all this to say what, nigga? Talking in circles. Like, I got the mic in my hand now. Right. Shit done fell out multiple times. I'm tired of trying to readjust.
Keep talking.
Nah, we done, bro. We done. We done.
We gotta.
I gotta go.
You gotta work.
I gotta go.
You gotta work up.
Yeah, I gotta work now.
It's been
because there ain't no man giving me a soft life.
Listen, it's been real.
All bum hoes.
It's been real. However y'all want to live y'all life, y'all live it.
Right.
Don't let the internet deter you from what you really want out of life. All right.
Right. Let them know.
So
if you want to be a bum hoe, want to be a soft life, whatever woman, it is that you want to do,
you make sure you align yourself with the person that's meant for you. If y'all are not energetically aligned, let that motherfucker go. Mm-hmm. Whether that's the woman, a man, whatever. Big prayer.
I agree.
Make sure you also say a prayer at night or whenever you decide to pray. Pray to God. Please remove anybody out of my life that do not belong in.
Amen.
Because listen, he got rid of all them hoes.
Wait, what? What happened?
Don't worry about it.
When I told God, when I prayed to God and told him to remove all of the toxic people out of my life,
right?
All the nonsense, he got rid of them.
What if you prayed to God to remove all the toxic people in your life, and the next day you died?
I'll be dead. I wouldn't know.
I'm joking. I'm saying you be the toxic one.
Yeah, okay. I know what you was getting at, motherfucker.
Hey, look,
he gonna remove you soon. I know he is. I know.
I was gonna review all the ways we pissed Ada off this episode. You pissed her off with the environment. You triggered her, and now pissed her off with misogynistic views.
Just shut up. Just stop talking. Because I left the last podcast because of that shit.
Did you?
Yes, I sure did.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I sure did.
We ain't even gonna talk about that much.
What we talking about? I forget.
Nothing.
The last podcast.
So, y'all have any closing remarks before we head out of here?
Share, comment, follow, subscribe. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. What she said.
You gotta have like good energy.
Nah, my blood pressure up. I can't. My blood pressure up.
Nah, to hell with brother man. Get him good energy.
She ain't got no kids. How she mad?
I'm an emotional woman.
Nah, get him good energy.
Nah.
You are Pisces. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shut up.
See, this is
I'm Pisces too.
This is why I don't get myself involved with the argument. I let people just have at it. I don't give a damn. When I look like argue and give you all that energy. The fuck I look like? I'm saying pretty bitch.
She lied like that because the last podcast episode.
I was drunk. But I'm not going to let him have it. Like
Let
I
him
said, we all
have
single
it.
and we don't have children.
Nah.
This rhetoric would change once we have kids in the
And I'll
family.
be saying
I
the same
guarantee you that.
story. Because
It's gonna
I'll tell
change.
you, any married woman that's taking care of her household right now can tell you the same exact
We
thing.
gonna be in a relationship. Shit will change. Ask us again in 5 years.
Nah.
Different point of views.
Right.
Anyway.
You got anything to say?
Let me see. I want to say to all you women out there.
Now you're trying to hear it.
we wasn't talking to you, Ada.
I'm a woman, am I not?
Lord, I ain't recording with these two. This is our last part, our French episode.
You a lie. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. We keep inching up though, like little by little, just little.
What is it gonna take? Do I need to shake my ass on camera?
Hey,
No.
in the comments, let us know. Hey, what we gotta do, you know?
Brother man, can we have a guest come on? I know.
Who you want to come on? Is the
It don't
question.
matter.
It does
need a
matter.
guest.
We need another man.
Because why?
We need someone not misogynistic.
Another male perspective, I
misogynistic
think,
at all,
Yes,
would be
you are.
interesting.
I'm really not.
Okay.
Another male perspective.
I wonder
Yeah,
why
not
I
yours.
am.
We need a married
It is
man.
What y'all saying is y'all want a simp on here
We
to
know.
co-sign
We
your
need
shit.
that.
No,
I didn't
we
say
need
that.
a married person. Someone
Okay.
that can actually contribute to what we're
I just
want to
hear something different. I mean, we all gonna keep, having
Right.
a circle conversation where we say the same things over and over because
Absolutely.
that's just our thoughts. But somebody else come in,
Yeah, give us a little spice.
yeah,
All right,
we need that.
I'll figure it out. We can do it.
That's our boss. We got to ask him, y'all, because he be shutting us down.
We're
Because they want
volunteers.
this random nobody's on here. It's like, all right. My friend Jacob, he knows about this.
On that note,
You got a friend named Jacob? That'd be crazy if you did.
Just
nah. Episode 4. We'll be back, y'all. Episode 5.
Yes, sir.
Tune in. Hey.